You got in my head and destroyed me from the inside. And then I'll do the at everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another Sunday.
Welcome to
just a Sunday. Nothing else.
Sunday.
Now. It is not just a Sunday.
Oh.
I will leave the reveal for when more people get here.
I'm dying.
It's the Sunday that James dies.
Yay!
Bye.
Doink. Announced.
We've been announced. Hello, hello. To the early birds that I assume are here.
Yeah. No, there's some people here.
There are some birds.
Hello, birdies.
Tweet.
Tweet, tweet. Okay, you get to see. Show that there. It's Kana's birthday.
Ah! Wait a second. Hold on. So, mathematically... Hold on.
What?
Hello.
Hold on. So, hello. So it's Kana's birthday, but Kana was born... Hold on. No, wait.
I'm trying to think about
Give it a minute.
dimensions.
No, but like, okay, so Niles and Humpez had Kana like what, 3-4 weeks ago? But it's a birthday today, and
What does that translate
just
as far as how many years do you
It's
gain
fine.
in a set amount of days?
It's fine. Let's talk to the birthday girl.
let's talk to the birthday girl. That'll be fun.
Wow.
I'm so amazing today. I can do apparently also time travel.
Yeah. Thank you, Kana.
You found a
Oh my God.
katana. We put that in your cake.
We found the Kana katana.
She's gonna
Katana,
ask for a
katana,
gift,
katana.
so...
The Kana Gatari. I don't fucking know.
Katana that kamana, sorry.
You guys, should we buy her a gift?
Yeah! Put
Are we
a
buying
hat
her
on
a
her.
person? What are we doing? Oh, okay.
It's Kana's birthday, so we're buying
Buy her some beans. What does the beans buy
Oh,
her?
what do the beans have?
Yeah, what are the beans?
Yes. Okay.
Beans.
Um,
Clown?
clown.
Eye patch!
The hero
Oh, I
mask.
like the.
Oh, I
Actually,
agree.
the hero mask is really cute.
Oh, that's great.
Aw.
Sounds amazing. Thank you for the bits.
What else for the beans? Oh, the foxtail, right.
Yeah. Hmm.
The golem.
Aw, too bad we don't have enough emeralds for that.
Yeah,
Too
those
bad
are
we only
great.
have beans.
We could go to the arena and grind them out.
No, you can only do that like once a session, and it would take
no.
too long. So let's get her the little mask.
Let's get her the little mask.
Yeah.
Let's get her the little mask.
She can be a hero now. That's really cute.
Come again.
Tom Jesse says, longtime fan, first time stream viewer. Sup? Hey,
Aw.
welcome.
Let's take a look.
That's
There she is.
great.
Welcome.
Aww. I forgot how like detailed and good the zoom is.
Yeah, it's
For this
pretty
game.
cool. The only thing is you can't walk around,
Yeah.
which is
Man.
strange.
The way that like camera zooms down, I thought like we got into conflict. I'm like, are we fighting our child? Happy birthday, young lady.
Happy birthday, Kana! Thanks.
Aw.
Time for your birthday bombs.
Doom, doodle, doom, 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 doodle, doom, doom, doom.
So tell us about the sick match.
Oh, Will and I just had a very, very, very close match till the very last second before stream. It was good. We're playing Grand Blue versus. It's a good game.
How's you handled it up, Jay?
Shockingly well. Like
Hey.
I've got a lot of tinglies in my arm because of me not using it for a while. So I should probably give it a rest after like a certain amount of time. But like, you know, I'm having fun.
Well, here's your
Well, that's
opportunity to give it a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy so far, I am enjoying. I know if I was not playing with you guys, I would
Yeah.
not like it at all.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh
Well, that's
yeah,
any
same.
fighting game online.
Yeah, exactly. I am surprised that Catalina is one of my go-tos, and I'm more surprised but pleased that Narmaya is my go-to right now.
That's
I've
such
heard
a...
I can see that. I've heard she's really hard to play.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
There are certain characters that I look at a game and I go, I wouldn't buy it, but that
You're
character
gonna.
alone makes me want to pick it up.
I'm
And
like
Narmaya is that for me for Grand Blue.
after playing Source Grand Blue Fantasy, I am 0% surprised you like Catalina and Narmaya, and if the Black Knight was in here, she would be the other one that I'm like, oh, that's a
Oh
little character.
yeah.
I'm just
Absolutely.
jazzed about Narmaya because she is cute, but also badass. and
Yes.
she's a cowgirl. And I'm like, yes, these are all the points. You just had red hair, man.
These are all things I can work with.
But I did see that there was one skin that you can get for her where her hair is red and she wears like black and orange. I'm like, oh, that one. Yeah, basically, yeah. I was just like, gimme. But then there's another one where it's like, let's give her radioactive blue hair. I'm like, oh, that's a lot.
Oh,
Not a
that
Fire
one.
Demon says, I've been really liking Zeta and Vasaraga. Mad respect, they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Was it
Vasaraga's
like
chunky.
was it like glowing blue?
Yeah, it's the Eternal skin.
Yeah,
it's
there you
based
go.
on something from Grand Blue.
Well, they also had it in a Exerd too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play Fairy because I'm predictable, and I play the ghost that shits dogs.
Fairy is real cute, and
She's
I haven't
great.
tried her yet, but man, she is mean.
Yeah,
You can get those
She's
fucking
too
cats
much
out there.
she
Oh, yeah.
seems awful to play against.
Yeah, I look at Carl and I go, I'm so sorry for you and Sora's.
It's okay. I picked up a third main that shits on Fairy, kind of.
Oh?
I picked up Lowain, and I'm really having fun with him.
Lowain's
He's
good.
so wiggly that he gets in and kills people.
A wiggly boy.
King's Grimoire says, has anything happened yet?
It was Connor's
No.
birthday. And we got
Yeah, it's Connor's birthday.
Yeah, that's kind of the peak of things that have happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just chilling and chatting like
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah, if you
So-
just got here, don't worry, you ain't missed much.
Lucina's almost got an S in her shurikens, meaning she can use the chakram.
Soon she can use the chopstickiest.
The stickiest.
The chopstickiest.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
I could go get one of my cupcakes.
oh.
I got from
Oh, you
Dulce's.
made cupcake.
I didn't make them. I got them from Dulce's. They're from our baker named Pam. She is a delight.
She's
Those
so
are that's the power couple you've been telling us about.
Yeah, Pam and Paul. They look like they should own a
Yeah.
diner in New York, but they settled up in Minnesota instead, and they are fucking awesome. I love
Yeah,
them.
Okay, guys,
they're so good.
I think we should be good to go now. Are
Yeah.
everyone ready?
Yeah.
Really quick, on ANG, thank you so much for the sub. Now I'm ready.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Man, oh,
We're
this is
gonna
like the
try
final
really hard
stretch.
to get
Yeah.
2 maps done today.
Yeah, welcome to the basement.
Oh shit, we're actually in the basement.
Yeah.
Selena, we'll find an
Andrew Jackson.
Anne of Avonlea if we continue going this way, right?
We should. But I have a bad feeling about what's waiting up ahead for us.
I'm Caden.
I agree. This looks like a bad map.
Sorry.
I don't know why I would
The
think that in a
obstacles we
dungeon.
face. We have to fight on. We must reach Anankos and defeat him.
Let's go.
Stay alert, everyone. Let's go!
There could be a traitor amongst us. I couldn't tell.
The light went out. What's going on?
This is Fog of War.
No, it's dumber.
No, actually, it's weird reverse fog of war that isn't implemented correctly. What kind of trap is this?
It's a bad one.
Hello? Alan, please add details?
Huh?
What?
It sure is taking a long time to load these backgrounds.
Is that where you run everywhere?
Why was that the scene?
I forgot this gets a custom, like, animated thing. For some reason.
What the fuck is this? Oh,
Of course.
okay.
She's an evil ghost now.
Yes.
Is that our mom?
Yeah.
Yes, she's an
Mom
evil ghost now.
respawned. What?
Not be happier.
Why is she like a hologram?
She's
Mom,
a
why are you
ghost.
staticky?
She's
Yeah.
a G-O-A-S-T ghost.
Welcome back, bitches! I'm gonna die!
It can't be. I saw you die.
Oh, you
You're right, Ma.
I'm so happy to see you again, Herpes.
No, I won't be fooled. You're not my mother. Just another of Ann Arbor, Michigan's tricks.
That's no way to talk to your mom. Please, Herpes, I need you to calm down. I've come to help you. You have to trust me. I won't cause you any harm.
Last time we talked to a mom, she was
Yeah, well, we
Minnesotan
did
and
just
mean.
kill her. Stop using my mother's voice. Stop
Please.
I
all of
want
us.
to hear that voice again. I want to be able to believe in the people. In all people. But this. You're
Like
not
this.
people. I
Oh.
yeah.
People
Oh
are
god.
Whoa, he just goes for it.
Nice try, bitch.
Why?
So-
Why didn't you move? Why didn't you block my attack?
So can we talk about the fact that Humpez was like, I can trust this small child, but sees his mom and not even 4 seconds later, I'm gonna gut this bitch.
I mean, that's fair. Even if you don't believe in me. I still believe in you, my dear child.
It can't be.
But this can't be. Are you truly my momther?
Bold question to ask after attacking.
Damn straight I'm your mom, though. Even as a puppet of any curse, my spirit at least remains my own.
I
I can't hear shit. Hold on a second.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you, Herpes. I sure am good. I can't hear anybody. This is bad. Not a little child. I hear the word you. There is a maze up ahead. Filled with many dangerous traps. I can't hear shit. Hold on a fucking second.
We're not talking, so that's
what I
fine.
do.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Nope, there we go. I'm back.
Okay.
Actually, quite the opposite.
Wait, fuck it. What the fuck? Hold on, what the fuck? Why is everything so bad? Please don't forget I'm counting on you to defend the curse and free me. I still don't know what the fuck going on with you.
Thank
Don't
God
worry,
there are
Mother.
subtitles for Mother.
What's that sound? Is that...
It's me, I forgot something. I'm real sorry.
Just reappears.
Shadow Moses Island theme. It's coming from over there.
More.
Sephiroth.
did my audio cut out?
No,
No.
you were going the entire time.
Okay, well, hold on a second. I'm trying to fix something. Okay. All right, let's try that. There we go.
Humblies, thank goodness. Are you alright?
Oh, please.
Yes, I'm fine. What did...
What
never
is
mind.
it?
You can call me whatever you want.
Is something wrong? You look like you saw a ghost!
Well, you called me Humbly, so.
It's
Well,
Selena,
you-
Don't worry. Now we have one more thing in common. Ghost moms.
Ghost
Ghost mom.
quiet. If you could turn up Aram, maybe.
I can't.
I'm sorry. I turned my volume way down to record shouty stuff.
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid, Matt.
So theoretically, you're supposed to like sneak through here by never moving a unit into the enemy's attack range. Except there's a point where like you have to kill someone to get by, so it's just like, oh, that like the entire conceit of this map doesn't work.
He has a
Yeah.
turkey.
What happens if they see you do more enemies spawn, or
I don't even remember. It's like you're supposed to like only be able to get chests if you don't do that or something. I don't know. The only thing that matters on this map is there is a boots you can get somewhere.
That's good.
Tim's.
But yeah, no, and like they don't explain how fucking anything works. So like I thought if I moved up and killed a guy without spending a turn standing in his area, that it would be, you know, like I took out a guard. But no, you kill them instantly, but the alarm, like it still fails the stealth thing. I don't know, it's really dumb.
Yeah.
that is
Yeah. Okay.
Really, really, really dumb.
Sephiroth.
Baruga.
I'm so glad people enjoy that.
It drives me insane in a really, really fun way.
Luciana says, the way you do this match gimmick, you need 2 units with 8 or 9 movement, a singer/dancer, and Corrin. Well, we don't have a dancer, so...
Yeah.
So, fuck it.
Sephiroth.
We'll bring Kana because it's her birthday.
Do I get to go to war, Momther? Yes,
Yeah.
you may go to war. Happy
yeah.
birthday.
You may have one war.
Leo, let's take
We're going to
this
Dismal Land.
No symbol.
Kana may
That's
have
clever.
Kana may have a little murder, and only some war crime.
Zimbini says this level is the same quality as the Naked Raiden stealth in Metal Gear Solid 2. So that part was like controlled bad and had some stuff going on, but like, man, those Kodak conversations were
Yeah.
like my high point of the game. They
Don't
were.
knock on that part. That part is
I-
supposed to like unsettle you and be like, what the fuck is
Ugh.
going on?
I love Metal Gear Solid 2 so
too.
much. Yeah,
I'm really happy that the older that game gets, the more people come around to it.
yeah. No,
Guys,
same.
Azura or Saizo?
Azura.
Alright.
Saizo.
Oh, a division.
Oh.
Just because we haven't used Saizo yet.
Oh yeah, fair use Saizo.
Alright.
That was easily deliberated thanks to
Size-
diplomacy.
Suciano says Saizo has 14 HP more than Azura.
Yeah,
Fair.
Azura cannot take a hit. That's her gimmick.
No.
She dies. The end.
Nice.
Azura?
Azura.
Yeah, I actually did train up Saizo a little bit.
Nice. Is
He
it
has
good?
really good sustain.
Oh,
He
okay.
procs soul a lot.
Azura.
Zathmir says Metal Gear Solid 2 was my first Metal Gear experience. Mine was as well, and then I went back and I played the Twin Snakes, which is ludicrous.
Mine was
That
the later
game's
one.
so fun. Oh, nice.
I feel like 2 is better if you
Yeah.
have the first one in the back of your mind.
It's like 2 is like what the fuck is going on the first time you play it through. If you did what I did, I did 2, then 1, then went back and played 2 again with knowledge, and I'm like, I went from like, yeah, this game's pretty interesting to I love this game.
Oh wait a sec, I'm a big liar. No, my first Metal Gear game
I'm a
was
fucking
4.
liar now.
Oh my god, now that is
Oh,
the
Amy.
ultimate you need context.
Four,
Holy shit.
so I played 1 on the GameCube. I think it was 1 on the GameCube. It was one of the ones on the GameCube.
Twin
Yeah,
Snakes.
that's Twin Snakes.
Twin
that's the
Snakes.
first one.
Okay.
It's a remake
Yeah.
of the
Remake.
first one.
Okay, so I played that one for about 10 minutes, and my child brain was like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I stopped playing. And 4 was coming out much later, and I was like, well, I have a PS3. I've heard good things. I'll give this a whirl. Oh, Makoto.
Oof.
Is this a
Will.
tutorial? Do we need to read this?
the maze, oh my god, there's some water in my foot on a second. Yeah, you've reached the maze, MP. The doors here are magically closed.
You could just say curse.
Opening the wrong door, we trigger a dangerous spell. But choose wisely.
Oh, I like it that she's a ghost now, too.
I'm kind of impressed. It
I'm-
sounds like your voice is going through a filter.
I
Yeah.
wasn't not doing this before. The wrong choice will hurt every word in the area. Remember, you want to open new doors. It doesn't seem like the Boston soldiers are ready to play. I mean, if you're careful, you might be able to get through the maze without fight.
Bullshit.
I like
Fuck
how it's
that.
like, if you're careful, meaning you have multiple 8+ movement units and a dancer, and otherwise it's impossible. Good fucking map design, you chodes.
I think you can sneak through if you deploy just like 2 guys and then your dancer, which presumably you have a dancer, theoretically.
Audio fix itself, or do I gotta fuck around?
Your audio
Never,
is
you
fine.
you
Yeah.
never had that audio on our end.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound great to us.
Yeah, just cut out.
Yeah. But Metal Gear Solid 4 was the first one that I had played, and like the opening cutscene, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And of course, that's the game that if you watch all the cutscenes, it's 30 hours, and if you skip all the cutscenes, it's 5.
Yeah.
So, I watched all the cutscenes because I was like, this is just technically impressive.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't even in his move range.
Nah, just don't worry about it. It's fine.
I wasn't in his move
Oh,
range.
well,
Excuse
okay.
me.
No, it's fine.
No, it's
It's
like
fine.
it's doubly fucky because you have to also not be in his range where he ends his movement.
that's
What
so
a
bad.
fucking bullshit
No,
ass,
it's
dumb,
fucking
bitchy
garbage.
Ass, fuck, get
They were like,
chopsticky.
wouldn't it be fun if we did a stealth
Fuck
segment?
you.
How are we going to implement it? I don't fucking know. Get it done by the end of the day.
It's due right now.
So, Will, I gotta know, what was your first impression of hearing the mech moo?
Oh,
That really threw me for a loop. And then, I mean, Johnny shits his pants.
yeah.
Boy, a lot happens in that game.
Could you believe that's a reference?
Yeah.
No, I was aware of that actually. I just couldn't believe like they were like, wouldn't it be cool if we also put a brown patch on his ass? So it was like really like next gen. I was like, I don't know, guys.
Speaking of games with where Johnny is a tool, I've played a little bit of the FF7 remake over the weekend.
Oh, is it good?
And it's fantastic. I have been fucking thoroughly enjoying that.
Nice.
There's a character named Johnny, and he is also a fucking tool.
Wow. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's like I'd say Shadowbringers is the best writing Square has done from a scenario standpoint. The FF7 remake is their best character writing by a fucking country mile.
Interesting. Okay, I'm
That
excited
is
for that.
surprising but good to hear.
That's really good to hear. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's like they took the original 7 material and went, how can we flesh this out a bit more in every way?
I've
And
seen
they fucking nailed it.
I've seen one scene with Cloud in the dress where Tifa finds him, and his response is so funny. I lost my mind, and I'm like, I need to play this game.
Let's move on.
Yeah, whatever. I'm killing it. Let's move on.
That's
Like,
incredible.
Yeah.
Life is fucking fantastic.
Oh, I hear she's good.
It's like a lot of the concerns about people going in were, oh man, they're gonna remove some of the more ridiculous aspects. Like they're gonna remove the squats, they're gonna remove the dress. And the
Yeah.
minute everybody saw the dress, they're like, oh wait a minute.
Oh, they're leaning into
They
it.
removed the hot tub scene. So...
Oh, they did, but they gave you something else to replace that. They
Oh.
gave you
The Hutter tub.
Spoilers!
No
No,
spoilers.
spoilers.
Don't
I'm not
tell
saying
me.
it.
Oh,
True, yeah, I'm gonna play it soon.
I'm
Like,
gonna
there's
play it someday.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah, I plan on going in as blind as possible to that game. I did see one thing. It's not a spoiler because we all know that Cloud gets in the dress, but I watched like Aerith's reaction and like her eyes just said, "Uh-oh, this has awoken something in me." That's just so funny. I'm like, girl, I don't blame you.
The only other thing I saw other than the dress was a picture of Aerith with a chair over her head.
Yeah.
That's a
And I'm
meme
like,
now.
Sheriff?
yeah.
I'm very excited. Like I'm gonna play it once I get back to Minnesota because I want to play through it with you, Will, because you have you have zero Final Fantasy VII experience, and I love that game. It's one of my favorites. So like, I'm excited to see what they've done with it.
I've heard 2 major complaints from it, and I don't get either of them. One of them is the game is too short. It's only 45 hours.
That's
baby.
That's not even that short.
That
I
is
know.
that's
It's
good
especially
JRPG.
not when you consider that the original section that it covers was only 5 hours in the.
Yeah.
Holy
No.
shit, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
It
took
covered
off.
like this one.
Babies.
They're complaining about it being short.
Well, because Persona 5 Royal also released, and that's like 150 hours on a first play.
As a reminder, Persona 5 Royal is a remake of a game, or like not a remake, but
Probably release, yeah.
it's a patch.
Base
Yeah.
game was like
It's-
100.
Yeah.
yes. Persona 5 Royal is Amy's got it. It's like a patch to an already seen game, and
it's
what-
Blaze
like
Blue Continuum Shift 2. Fuck off!
Yeah, also, that is a full story. Meanwhile, Final Fantasy VII Remake, they went in going, yo, this is like part one of, not to mention, this is not the fairest comparison. If we look at like the graphics and the amount of effort, effort's not the right word, but the amount of work that needed to go into Final Fantasy VII Remake, like every time I'm playing the demo, I was walking, I was like, I can smell the budget in this game. This is the most expensive game I've ever seen.
It's also filled with like really small nods and small details.
Yeah.
Like you'll be walking in the overworld and there'll be some music playing on the background and there'll just be this guy dancing on a platform and you're like, okay, you're cool.
What?
The other, what the fuck is
Did
that
you
crit
see that?
animation?
The
He Sonic
fuck was
spin
that?
dashed.
Beautiful.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, that crit animation has always been ludicrous.
That wasn't
The
even a
oth-
crit animation, that was just a kill.
What? Okay.
Wasn't the crit? Fuck.
The other complaint I've heard is that it's
Oh,
too
perish.
bloated,
Huh?
which I
It's both
also...
too short and too bloated.
Which I don't, well, because like the side quests are a lot of go here, kill a thing, or
I mean, that's-
retrieve a thing.
That's every RPG.
Someone
Yeah,
hasn't
but,
played
like-
an RPG before.
But like the combat was so much fun, and it had so much weight to it that I really didn't give a shit, and I did
Yeah.
all the side quests anyway.
Oh, nice. Like, I don't know. 40 hours is a really good length RPG for me, and like that's anywhere between honestly 40 and like 80 that's a good length. Anything longer and I start to feel the fatigue, I start skipping stuff, it really does start to weigh down on me. And
Honestly, I hear 60 and I get fatigued.
yeah, that's fair. Like
Mhm.
I think Final Fantasy games traditionally are sort of that length. Let me
Yeah, they're
double check.
long.
Yeah,
Well,
they're-
no.
They're 40 to 60, yeah.
Yeah, they're mostly Final Fantasy games are mostly 40 to 60. I'm gonna check how long to beat the original FF7 is, because I'm pretty sure that's a 60-hour game to begin with.
Yeah.
Like from beginning to end, huh?
Yeah.
For a full completionist run of Final Fantasy IX, it's like 80 hours.
Yeah.
That's like,
So-
you're doing everything.
So, for comparison, the Final Fantasy VII remake on how long to beat, main story says 30 hours. Final Fantasy VII, the original version, main story, 38 hours. Like,
So
The whole thing?
yeah. Yeah, for the whole thing.
If they're
So part
complaining
one-
about it being short! Oh my
Yeah.
god, this guy's hit 0-0. That's lovely.
You'll love to see it.
Love that
I-
air superiority.
I look at the complaints for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm like, you little shits.
like
You don't even deserve this.
well,
I would kill for a remake like this of any game from my childhood. How dare you?
They have added like they've added details to it that kind of imply they're going in a not different direction with it.
Yeah.
But
Which is
so
exciting.
far, those new changes have been minimal, and it's been pretty faithful to the original.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious to see those.
One of the complaints I've heard that I think is actually kind of reasonable is that because they kind of cut off the game where they did, the pacing is a little funky.
Okay.
Because it's like not the complete story yet. So
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know where it cuts off, and I don't want to know because
Yep.
obviously.
I have a feeling I know where it cuts
Like,
off. I mean, it makes sense where it cuts off.
Yeah.
I would like once you've played through it, I would love to talk with you guys about
Yeah,
it and get your
let's do
feedback and input.
I'll be playing through it soon.
Yeah, like because I'm coming from it as somebody who's played the original twice over and has indulged in all of the compilation material. So I'd love to see what I got.
Not for the compilation material.
I'd love to see what a fresh perspective on all of this would look like.
I'm also wondering whether I should play it because I never played the original. In fact, I'm not much of a Final Fantasy guy, and from the trailers, I cannot tell what the gameplay is because sometimes it looks like an RPG and sometimes it's all action.
I can get into that. This is their second attempt at an action combat system since Final Fantasy 15.
15, yeah.
And the problem I had with 15's combat was it didn't have weight to it.
Is brick
Like-
shit easy?
It was pretty
Yeah,
shit
you just hold a
easy.
button.
You held down a button, and if that didn't work, you just kind of
Becomes
did
out of
whatever.
this button.
Here, they've not only added a lot more weight to the combat and fleshed out everybody's kits to the point where they feel different to play.
Yeah.
And they've how it works is you have an ATB gauge that fills up by doing basic combats, and you can use that gauge to cast like magic.
Oh, it's
Or
meter
do-
based. Okay.
Yeah, it's meter based.
Gotcha.
Um,
And I've heard you can like turn on RPG mode to make it more
You
like less.
can, but they
Action-y.
it's kind of like where the computer does the auto attacks for you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're just kind of watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're kind of just watching.
Yeah.
And when your meter fills up, you use it to cast magic, etc. Gotcha. Okay. I can see how that's pretty faithful.
Yeah, I played the demo, and the thing that caught me off guard, and it's not a bad thing. I was just like, oh, okay, interesting. Is by the end of that boss fight in the demo,
Good choice, well done. Blah, blah, blah.
is shockingly hard.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That first boss is like I used all of my potions and shit, and I was like, wow, I barely got through that. I either I'm doing very poorly or that's just legitimately a difficult fight. I'm fine with either.
They fleshed that one out a lot. We're talking about the guard scorpion for the uninitiated. So one of the things I really liked about the combat was not only did it have weight, but every time you swapped between a character, you had a purpose and an intent behind it.
Yes.
So I had Cloud as my melee attacker with like a materia that if you attach a elemental materia to it, it applies that element to your basic attacks.
Yeah, so
So
kind of like
he'd
the
be-
old game, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be my brawler. Tifa would be a combination of my combo machine and mage. Aerith was my support, and Barrett was just like my raw
Range.
utility.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of so you'd like the way the combat played out is you'd be switching between them. You'd switch to a character, queue up their next move, switch to another character, queue up.
Oh,
their
that's
next move,
fun.
and you'd combo like you get a combo going.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this.
like the music. God damn, Jay, the music is so good.
I'm excited.
I've been listening to it in the car. Even though I didn't grow up with Final Fantasy VII, like hearing those remixes, not remixes, but the full orchestrated versions, I'm like, there was a lot of care that went into this. This wasn't just like a slap together. Like these are
No.
complete redos and different vibes to the songs. It's great.
I can't wait to hear the Genova theme remix. That song's
God.
fucking
Yeah.
so
The
good.
One-Winged Angel remix. Is
Oh.
like, it's a good encapsulation of what this remake is, and I can't describe it until you hear it. But when
I'm
you
so
hear it,
excited.
You remember that that combat Twitter that we've linked before, Jay? Simia Legend. Sunday.
Yeah.
He's been going crazy with the
Aw.
7 combos, and it leads to stuff like this. Which is just how I
Oh
imagine.
yeah, I've seen this.
How I imagine your fucking monk gameplay is gonna be by the end of all of this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So,
Tifa's so good.
Tifa's really good.
like her first ability is it's basically a buff, and it changes what her special attack is. So you can get that going, crank out a few basic melee attacks, and then end it with big ass finisher. It's so satisfying.
So I'm one of the reasons. I'm not going to say why, but one of the reasons that I'm really excited for this remake is better characterization, specifically from Tifa, Barrett, Aerith, etc., the side characters, because I think 7 has a really good cast. I don't think we really dug into the meat of who they were as people, and I'm just excited to do that in a game that takes its time a little bit more, because 7, for all of its, for as legendary as it is mostly just Cloud's story.
Yeah.
And, there's nothing wrong with that, because Cloud's story is genuinely a very good one, but, I think that's to the detriment of a few characters. I think some characters, like Sid, get his time in the spotlight. Sid's story's fucking great.
Yeah, he gets his own,
It's so sad. I love him. But, I'm excited to see, I'm excited to see like Tifa's story in particular play out because I think there's a lot to that character that we didn't get into.
Tifa's good. I feel like a lot of the meat of her character is gonna be in part 2.
Oh yeah.
Barrett is genuinely fantastic.
Yes.
Like, you've seen him in the demo, and seeing him go from that to like warming up to Cloud,
Aww.
how his character progresses is really genuinely great. They nailed Cloud's characterization. 'Cause
Yeah.
he'll have these moments where he'll act like a cool, aloof dude, and he'll fuck up in his delivery, and everybody will go, "Wait a minute, what was that?" He's like, "No, stop it!" Like he'll try to salvage it, and they won't let it go.
Oh, that's so good because Cloud really needed to be more visibly picked on,
Yeah.
which is my favorite thing. Like, this kid exists, unfortunately, to be bullied.
Like the God, when they get to Aerith, her characterization. Is so
I've heard nothing but good things about her in particular. I'm so psyched. Like, I'm just so happy this game came out. Like this has been a really weird year for releases, but like fuck, we got it. It took 5 goddamn years, but we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it was a good thing they scrapped whatever was going on there initially. Because if this is what we got, then fantastic.
Yeah, good.
Hell yeah,
and-
Lucina.
There we are.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Way to go,
Who's doing it?
Lucina. I'll be here.
I mean,
I
she
love
doesn't
this.
deserve it anymore, but fine, do what you want.
I love the split second of very pointed silence.
She may not deserve it anymore, but does that ever stop a bully?
No.
That's what I thought.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah.
But
This on social commentary brought to you by Fire Emblem Hates.
I think the thing that like really sealed the deal for this remake as far as character writing goes is the fact that they not only did a good job of fleshing out the main cast, they also gave not only side characters, but even random jobbers personality.
Oh, that's good.
Like the Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse are all fantastic. Johnny, who is just the joke character in Final Fantasy VII, is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. So, the last time I heard him was like Oscar-worthy performance in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And having him go from this to "Sup, bro? Can I call you bro?" I'd rather you not. Anyway, bro. I'm glad you're keeping an eye out for Tifa, my bro. Don't call me bro, Johnny.
Bro, please.
I'm so glad that Yuri Lowenthal's getting back into the bigger voice acting scene, because there were a few years there where like he just disappeared, and I think it was because it was, I think it's one of those situations where a voice actor shows up so much everyone goes, well, we got to tone down on this. It's the same thing that kind of happened with Johnny Young Bosch, and even Troy Baker had it for a little bit, where Troy was in everything and then pop, just disappeared. And like
Johnny Young Bosch in like 2008-ish was inescapable. You had Tales of the Abyss, which also got an anime. You had fucking Code Geass.
He was the lead in the Symphonia sequel.
Yep.
Oh god, yeah, I was so mad. I didn't like dislike Johnny Young Bosch as a person or anything, but we reached JYB saturation. He fucking showed up and was playing the lead in my Tales of Symphonia sequel, and the guy who played the lead in the original Tales of Symphonia did not reprise his role. They recast him.
Oh,
they did?
That was... Sorry?
They recast
Lloyd?
Yeah, in Tales of Symphonia, he's voiced by Scott Menville of Robin from Teen Titans fame, and in everything after that, he's voiced by Brian Beacock, who does a fine job, but it's noticeably not the same. And
it's salting your JYB wounds. I just. I'm just happy.
like it's so far it's been like, what was every complaint I had about 15? From combat to world to characters to female characters.
To the inability to kiss Ignis.
Yeah, that too.
Some bullshit.
All of it has been well and thoroughly like taken care of, and I haven't had a single complaint, even sitting back and taking my nostalgia glasses off.
That's really good to hear. I'm looking forward to it.
Another one of the cool things is you learn new weapon skills by each weapon that you pick up has its own weapon skill. That has its different uses, and if you master that weapon, you just get that skill no matter what.
So it's more like 9?
Kind of, yeah. Like, you'll have one weapon where it's like, attack a staggered enemy, or follow a basic combo up with a magic spell.
Okay.
And you do that enough times, and you learn that skill. So, I personally loved the Buster Sword and how it looks.
Yeah.
So, every time I get a new weapon, I would master that skill and swap back to Buster Sword.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, so does that mean that the weapons really don't have stats? It's more...
That's another thing they do. Each one, like, you have your Buster Sword, which is kind of really balanced. And the second weapon you get is, like, the Iron Blade, which is a bit more defense-oriented. But every weapon in the game has
Is comparable?
An upgrade system. So you can go in and be like, oh, what do I want to mess around with this weapon? Like, Buster Sword, you can upgrade it to have another materia slot. Maybe do more damage, have better defense. Iron Blade is like, okay, you can upgrade your your wind resistance, your lightning resistance. You can mix and match weapons depending on what kind of a playstyle you want. Like, Barrett in particular starts out with a fucking Gatling gun for him.
Yeah.
And that's just like raw utility and range damage. His second weapon is like a light machine gun, which has upgrades that let him fill a more support-oriented role. And then he also has like I'm not gonna say that one. But he has it so that it changes how you play him.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, the more I'm hearing about this, the more I'm like, people that are mad about it being too short and or bloated, you're just wrong and you don't deserve part 2.
Yeah.
I think a huge... Oh, you go.
No, go on.
I think a huge part of that is, and this is something that you just got used to for a while from liking Final Fantasy VII. So, Final Fantasy VII was treated as God's gift to video games for like a few years, and everyone was talking up how good the game was, etc. And with the way trends go, naturally there was a huge pushback of like, I don't think that game was that good after all, when honestly it was. And for a long time, it was kind of cool to be the person who's like, well, I think Final Fantasy VII is overrated. And I think there is still a weird relationship between people and this video game in particular. So I don't think we're going to escape that, really. And I think it'll manifest in weird ways. Like, game's too short, looks at the length. No!
It's part 1!
There was another complaint where it's like, oh, it's really linear, and these hallways remind me of Final Fantasy 13. Why did that game get away from it when 7 can do it? It's like, it
didn't though.
No,
rails for being linear.
It kind of made sense for the opening part of 7 to be more linear, considering gravity of the story you were going.
Yeah, and then it opens up once you leave Midgar, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are people upset with games being linear?
I think with 13, it was the fact that the world and setting of 13 was not only not relatable at all, it didn't do anything to, like, communicate to you as a player, where the fuck am I and why the fuck does it matter?
Yeah. I think for these big, like, JRPGs, people like to explore.
Well,
and if it's too linear...
I think Yeah, like linearity I think is fine if your zone is exciting to explore in one or more ways.
Yeah.
For the record, I actually kind of like Final Fantasy 13. I think it gets a little it's an emotionally exhausting game, is the best way to put it, because everyone is angry at each other all the time, and they don't chill out until late in the game, and that is the big drawback for me, is I'm just tired after playing it, because everyone's yelling all the time. But,
Also, Hope's there.
Hope's there. He's honestly, he grows into one of the better characters in the game.
takes him
He chills
two-
the fuck out. But,
Yeah.
it takes him a bit.
It takes him 2 games to like really hit.
He chills out in the second one. But yeah, like what you call it? The big thing is when you're exploring the zones in 13, you're like, okay, so this is basically just a hallway until the next cutscene. I can't believe this is just blue or red. Take your pick. But yeah, no, like that game is. You need some thrilling quality to the zones, because even if a zone is completely open, if I'm not excited to explore it, I just won't. I'll treat it as if it were a hallway. Like Dark Souls 2, I think has a bunch of zones that are really exciting, and I explore all of them because it's like, oh, whoa, this is a cool like lighthouse area. I'll take a look at what's there, and then it's like, this is a fucking filth garbage ass windmill dump fuck.
This is a techno tree zone.
Do you want to dig through all of my fucking compost for more loot? No! God, why would I ever do that? And then it's like, here's the lighthouse. It's incredibly linear. Yeah, I'm gonna explore all of this though, because you made a cool map. This one's neat. Good job.
Yeah, I think
Pile of sticks in the dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Anytime a game boasts like, our game is open world, like, shut up. Unless you do something really impressive, don't bother. I will always take a hallway, because at least that means you had focus. That what I am going to engage with is all good.
The thing about like the difference between 13 and 7 to me, especially with the remake in 7, is that 13 had hallways, but it didn't do a lot to like flesh out or explain to you why that hallway was the way it was. And I feel like that kind of made it hard for people to connect to it in a way that mattered or made it less of a glaring flaw. Like, I don't think the hallway was the problem. I think it was how it presented its world in general. That was the problem. So that if you don't have anything more meaningful to focus on while you're going through the hallway, of course you're going to complain about it. But with 7, even though it's more linear, there'll be points in the game where it'll go, okay, stop. We're going to just chill in this area for a while. You're going to get to know these characters and do some quests for these characters that'll kind of let you know more about the area you're in and why you're here and what life is like in here. Like, all of Wall Market has been expanded to the point where it's so good.
Oh, that's great. Like, I think it does boil down to, you have a friend, and your friend goes, dude, I need to tell you a story. Fuck, I need to tell you this story. And you're like, dude, okay, sure. No, I need to tell you this exact story, this exact way. And you're like, okay. So, it better be a fucking good story with that build-up of like, I gotta tell you it exactly like this. So when it is a more linear focused experience, and they're like, it needs to play out in exactly this way, I feel like the standard is higher, the expectation is higher, that the linearity is good. But if it is good, then fuck, you did it. Good job. A lot of my favorite games are completely linear because they had a vision, they wanted to deliver it, and they gave it to me. A lot of my favorite games are kind of open too. Like Okami has a lot of periods where you're just like free roam, go explore these big crazy environments. And I think that works.
It's the
I
Zelda
think that
approach.
works. Yeah, and I think that works in its favor. So, like, yeah, it just really comes down to the quality of experience you're shooting for.
It's like, did you build the rest of your game to complement the type of game you wanted to make? If you did, then good job, it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because anytime a game is like, yeah, but you get to walk around, like I'm gonna, even though I really like this game, I'm gonna use this as an example to kind of piss on it a little bit. Persona 5 or Persona in general. Listen, I get it. It's cool I've got a big city. But I don't like having the stress of, I hope I get to my bus on time and shit like that. And like the opening of that game is like, can you find your way to school? And it's like actually kind of stressful. And I
that
hated
fucking anxiety factory trying to navigate the Japanese subways.
Ginza line. The fuck is the Ginza line?
but on top of that, there's so many times where it's like, okay, I need to go chat with so-and-so. And I'm like running around this fucking train station for like 10 minutes. I'm like, God, where is he? Oh, he's not here today. Why? Why is he not here?
Will,
Yeah,
you should play
that's low-key why I don't like Persona that much,
yeah.
but it's okay.
I've been playing through Persona 3 Portable, and that
P3P
game
is good,
goes. P3P is great because it goes, hey, you don't like running around an overworld wondering where to go? Okay, we're gonna present it to you in visual novel style.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's so much better. Looks at 3 houses.
Yeah, 3 houses. I was just thinking about that.
Die!
You're controlling a cursor. Everything you need to see is from a top-down view.
Yeah.
You can get from one end of the school to the other in like a few seconds.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep. Yeah, so that's why anytime someone's like, well, Persona 5 let me wander around. Yeah, aimlessly, when it could have been a fucking menu. Meanwhile, Final Fantasy VII, though I have not played it, even though, like, the demo was, hey, it's a hallway. You can go left here, but you're going to come back and go this way anyways. I liked it because I looked around and I was like, wow, there is so much detail. This is a facility where people work. I can see that. I get that. There is a story that can be told here just by looking around. Meanwhile, in Persona 5, it's like, I'm not busy looking and engaging with the world. I'm just like, God, where the fuck? On! Where are you? It's like, I'm getting shows. I'm like, on!
I also...
Well, I like how you've not played the game, but you're already in the Final Fantasy VII
Thinking that, like, 7 also hits a really interesting point where it's halfway between reality and fantasy. In the sense that it's weird. It's like... It's high fantasy, but it's in a way that you can go, okay, I can compare this to something in my real life. Like, there are fucking cars and shit.
Bad Guys
So you
Electric
can-
Company.
Yeah, you have something there that can kind of ground you to it. Whereas, like, you get to 13 and it's, like, more high science fantasy.
Sci-fi. Yeah.
13 is bonkers. That setting's
Yeah.
insane. I kind of love it.
Yeah, I love it too, but
It's fucking
when it's-
out there.
when it's that out there, you kind of need a little bit of something to be like, okay, I can form a connection with what's going on in this setting.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really do that for you.
Yeah, like, a lot of people are just like, I don't get the setting in 13. It's too bonkers and batshit for me. And I'm like, yeah, that's objectively correct.
Weirdly enough, the only setting in 13 that I was actually kind of able to connect with, and the reason why I don't hate 13 as much as I used to, was Lightning Returns.
Really?
Yeah,
Lightning
because
Returns is the one you like the most? Huh, that's
yeah, because
interesting.
you got to actually explore the different settings. Like you
yeah.
got to explore around and
can see that.
form more of a connection with where you are in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
it
still
Doesn't stress
fucking
me out too
bonkers.
much.
Yeah, it was still fucking bonkers, and I can understand
Oh, so
in a Heroes
insane.
Mass kind of time limit setting
Target silence.
can be
Sure.
kind of stressful,
The
but
time limit.
Time limit setting, but you can't go back.
yeah,
No, you're just fucked. Go, do.
Also, it just says fuck you if you mess up and have to run away from a battle.
Yep. It's like, Lightning Returns is really weird. I like it. It's my least favorite of the 3, but
Yeah.
anyone who's like, I like this game, I'm like, I respect you because it's
Yeah.
doing something so fucking different.
I
Yeah.
like the combat in Lightning Returns. It just stressed me out too much.
I
Yep.
like her design the most in that game.
She's got
it
a
can be
lot of different
anything.
costumes, yeah.
Yeah.
I played as, there's like some cool like red mage looking thing that was probably just red mage.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 13 had the, I think it's one of its biggest problems was it did not explain itself well enough, even though it wasted a lot of time explaining things. Like, I still cannot explain to you what Lossy and Falsy are and what the difference is.
Yeah, they decided to insist on their own terminology instead of using, like, something that you would more clearly understand, which they swap to later. They start calling the Falsy gods later on, which would have made everything so much simpler from an early thing, which is, you have gods, and you have people that are basically, like, slaves to the gods. That's literally what they are.
And that's all they had to do.
That's all they had to do. Use a term that people understand. You're like, oh yeah, I get it. Like, you're their thralls. You're like, yeah, no, like, yeah, just use a word that people get. That's it. And it's actually a really good storytelling note in my mind that you can sort of fuck up your entire setting and communicating it to the audience with just a little bit too fancy terminology.
Yeah, you know what? That was actually my issue with the Final Fantasy series as a whole for a long time, because whenever I would try to engage with it, it would be like these nonsense fucking fantasy terms. It's like, why you gotta name it Elizin? They're fucking elves! So like, I would keep just getting...
When you got to the first, and they were
And
like,
then you
oh, it's
get
an
to the
elf,
first-
you were like, woo!
That was the point where I knew I was doomed and I was hooked because I thought elves were
That's
the
weird.
alien
Why
term
aren't they
to
calling
me
them
now.
Elizan? Yeah.
Nah.
But
Like-
yeah, that's why I was so like reluctant for a long time. That's why I never played a Final Fantasy game until like very recently.
It also doesn't help that 13's way of explaining a lot of the intricacies of its detail are through like, go read.
Go read this
Read.
thing that pops up and you could easily miss if you don't feel like reading.
Whereas with
pages.
something like 7, it's like, what's a soldier?
The whole game's kind of about that.
Yeah, like it's what it sounds like. They're soldiers. There's more to it than that, but on a surface level, that's where your understanding can begin. What's
13?
Mako? It's an energy source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mako Tsunami.
It wants to marry
Mako
the ocean.
Tsunami.
Yeah.
Is
13
it Mako?
also.
I've always read that word and said Mako because
I think it's Mako. I don't know.
It's Mako.
It is
I'm gonna
Mako.
keep calling him Mako because he's a dork.
But 13's got another weird problem, where I personally didn't like it. If other people did, great. Where it's like, for this part of the game, it's gonna be Snow and Hope hanging out. Okay, but I really like Zaz. Can I have it? No! For the next 3 hours, it's these two, and they fucking hate each other. Well, actually, Hope hates Snow because of a misunderstanding, so you love that already. And Snow's oblivious and a himbo. It's like, what a fucker! All right, fine, I'm hanging out with these guys for a while. And it was like, wasn't that fun? Yeah, I thought so too. Now it's Vanille and Hope. Please, God, madam, please, madam.
It's
please.
okay. We're gonna give you Fang. Okay, she seems kind of like a real girl. She's not gonna be around forever.
Yeah, you gotta relax. And not
I'm
forever.
real. I don't like Vanille because her voice actress, her accent is everywhere. In the same sentence, she can go from Southern to Australian to British, and then back to Southern, and it's honestly impressive, but it's just frustrating because the whole time I'm like, no one else talks like that. Where are you from?
I think the best part of the she's from the same place as... No, I mean, but yeah, Fang is Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Fang is
also-
Australian, and she's consistent because she's Australian.
Also, like, this is not me shitting you. On the other side of FF13, I think Vanille's the best character in that game.
Maybe she is.
Yeah, I agree.
have no idea.
I like her a lot. She's
Yeah.
my favorite.
She's the one that makes the game work, because when everyone else is really mad at everyone else and they're getting like really like depressed and angry, which they should. There's a lot of good drama in 13. Vanille is the only one that's like, haha guys, let's maybe keep moving. Like let's maybe keep the plot going, everybody. And like that game, if you took her out, more than any other character would just stop working. it would not function.
Yeah.
You say
And I
that,
don't know.
Jay, and that's probably true, but I was always too angry watching her walk cycle, which I hate.
I like
yeah.
her walk cycle,
Is it,
it's dorky.
Elbows.
Is it the I'm a girl walk cycle?
No, it is next level. It is
Oh.
elbows out, wrists up, fingers extended.
No, elbows in! Elbows in!
Yeah, it's elbows in.
Elbows stapled to her hips.
Her hips. Hands up, wrists pointed backwards, fingers splayed out to either side, run like you're a chicken.
This is a Morgan
That sounds
Idol.
like
This is
sounds
a
like
Morgan
something out of
Idol sprite, isn't
Zoolander.
it? I'm trying to do this in my chair, and I feel
yeah,
like
no,
I'm
I was
Morgan.
doing that. I was like, oh my god, that's ridiculous. That's so flamboyant.
Tell me
Yes.
her like legs, like whenever she runs, her legs like go out in one direction and then the
Knees
other.
pointed out, and I
Yeah.
think it's knees pointed out. Yeah, it's
No,
a
no,
lot.
no,
Oh,
knees pointed
God.
in.
Oh,
pointed
yeah,
in,
there we
okay,
go.
Knees weak,
Oh.
arms are heavy.
Yeah. It also doesn't help that. So you start the game with Lightning and Zaz, and I'm like, all right, I can jive with this. Lightning is like definitely my vibe. I like badass lady, doesn't take shit, cool. Zaz is just a funny dude with a chocobo.
Yeah, it's
I like that. That's cool. And then it goes to Hope, who's like, Snow killed my mom. Like, no, he didn't. You're stupid. I can't believe this is gonna be a problem for the next 40 hours. And Vanille's like, that's all right. It's time to be friends, probably. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Whatever, fine. Well, the combat's been fine so far. Let's do it. Hope runs in with a boomerang, like, not what I expected, but I'm down for that. Vanille pulls out, like, the head of a
Fishing
deer.
rod.
Let me
it is
explain
like-
this. It is
yeah.
a stick with the head of a deer with just the antlers, and there are yo-yos attached to the horns.
Yes.
And I'm like, what in God's name is that?
Not the best weapon. Yeah.
It's the best weapon. It's like
Oh,
the blitz
God.
ball, the most powerful
God.
weapon in the game.
My favorite
I
thing about that
hate
weapon,
that
is
weapon.
she just finds it in that temple. She's like, yeah, this'll work. Picks it
Yeah.
up, and that's just her weapon. The rest
That's right. She probably was like, sword, axes, ooh, abomination. And I'm like,
You exist in a setting where guns are a thing.
God, I
do love how Waka has a blitzball that just turns people into stone.
Waka's blitz ball is hideously
He
overpowered.
can throw it
It's
off the deck of an
ridiculous.
airship going Mach 5, and it just comes back to him every time.
Yeah,
Lulu-
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, admittedly, Lulu can also attack with dolls going at Mach 5 on the side of a fucking airship. That party's legit.
Another little thing I like. So in the original FF7, Aerith's regular auto attack was the
Let's go.
funniest fucking shit.
Let's go forward, whack.
Yeah, she just leaps forward and whacks, but in 7 Remake, she actually is kind of a spellcaster.
Yeah,
So,
she was sort of implied to be in 7, but, everyone can do it. So,
yeah, her animations are really fucking pretty, and
Oh.
I don't know. I part of me misses the whack,
Yeah.
but it's just a nice little piece of.
Well, how
Like-
did you know I was lying? How'd you know?
But
Oh, there was something in how
If
you.
we all die together, then
Oh,
we can
alright.
stay together forever. That makes sense.
so
Why is that the note we ended? Oh, we're killing Mom. Okay.
good, finally.
Why did Mom help us?
It's fine.
She's a special ghost.
Listen, fucking. Don't worry about it.
She's a
Don't
special
worry about it, just-
ghost.
Don't internalize the plot, it'll make you sad.
We'll say Saz's guns were fucking awesome. They
Saz is cool. I like
they could
Saz.
fuse together. Like Lightning Returns is he's got a really good quest line.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, Saz is great.
does
I
this
really like his
Chocobo
art.
turn into a woman?
Yeah.
His Chocobo turns to God.
Yeah.
The entry for Chocobo says that revealing its true name could unravel the fabric of the world and rewrite destiny as you know it.
And it does.
Yeah.
So why didn't they use that to fix the timeline?
Well, that's what fucked the timeline.
The Chocobo?
Like, to a certain extent, yeah. Well, it's less than directly revealing Chocolina's name, which is, of course, her name. Would cause the universe to implode, and more, it was a sign of the universe being fucked if you found out her name. And the universe is coincidentally fucked after the end of 13-2. It's so fucked. You fuck it up so bad. I like the ending of 13-2 a lot. It's such a bummer.
Don't fight, we can all be together. Together in the service of Anarchos. Thought I wasn't against them. I thought it's my motivation.
I don't know.
It was
I
Amber's
think they're just
motivation.
implying that she's being corrupted.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going down now.
Die, Mom.
Nope, I'm not dead. Fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you, fuck me.
Can't believe I get to use this voice again.
Yeah. Just like old times. I'm glad you're running up the wall right now, Berica.
I'm glad we saw that action.
Yeah.
Skill boss? Yeah, okay.
Kill Mom.
Come on.
Blazing Regent says, Jay, I want to watch you play Final Fantasy 13 now.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad to play. It's kind of short. It's full of angst. It'd be
Which
fun
one's
to
this?
make fun of.
Very
Was that
13.
game really short? I thought that was, besides the hallways, the thing everyone was memeing on it for was like, oh, well, you can't drop it after only 30 hours in. You're not even out of the tutorial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, you get to Grand Pulse and the world opens up.
but it's also not that long. Like afterwards, I don't think.
I think there's like 13 chapters, and Grand Pulse is chapter 8 or 9. You get 2/3 of the way through the game, and then you finally have all 3 party members at once, and you
Yeah,
go do things.
It's a 50-hour game.
Yeah, I feel bad because in 13, I got to the open area. I walked around for about an hour and I went, I can't do this anymore. I hate all of these people except like, Lightning, and Snow's kind of funny, but Snow's also a fucking moron.
Well, you can now, always devastated. I always wanted to get you back all the time we lost. And now I can. If you surrender, we can surrender, close together forever.
Is Humpez holding his sword behind his leg?
Yes.
Yes.
Together
Alright.
Forever is my favorite song off Pokemon To Be a Master.
Proceeds to crit and kill his mom.
Did he just pantser too? Oh,
Yes.
no, okay.
Oh, you little bitch. Ah,
Oh,
I
you brave
should've-
bitch!
I should have dropped you when I had the chance.
Rage complete.
Lord Hampez. The Vault Amakus appears to have been cleaned out.
Yeah, don't you feel bad that you didn't do our stealth
The
mechanic?
enemy knew we were coming and moved everything somewhere Sumimai safer.
What do you get for finding the shit?
Is she dead? Pussy.
Mother.
Check her pockets.
Mothra.
I'm so sorry for trying to deceive you. I was never a ghost.
I know that.
Anne of Green Gables.
Anne of Green Gables is to blame, Mother. It was his power that brought you back, but it also controlled you.
I missed you so much.
I super read that wrong.
This is the story of a moment you started. Your smile is so beautiful. I'd nearly forgotten it. Leo, Fuga, Mizu. I'm so glad I get to see all of you again.
We're happy to see you too, sister.
You were taken so suddenly, and much has happened since then. We've hardly had any time to grieve.
We killed a
That's
child.
funny.
Weird.
No, I don't know if all the time in the world would help us except losing you.
All I know is I'm so happy to see you again.
So happy.
I'm so glad you're safe. You've probably get this far. I plan to care on you, my children.
Know this.
Thank you, Mother.
Oh god, fuck this voice.
And please.
You're like slowly sticking a knife into her. Come on, go away.
Yes, Mother?
Poking her with a fork. Come on. Just quit.
Norman Bates. Yes, Mother?
Thank you for freeing me.
No, please, genuinely, thank you for freeing me of this wretched obligation.
I see you're carrying the Lato. always believed in you. Believed you would be able to defeat me. When the
What?
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 When did I think this?
It's hard to feel good about living up to your expectations.
Don't cry, my child.
No danger.
See, what a fucking stupid Harry. Save those tears for when you celebrate your victory with your friends.
Okay, mother.
My last gift to you. Easy, Herpes. I have something very important to tell you. I was born here in Valhalla, and you are part of the Valhalla warrior gang.
You're
Yeah,
Canadian.
What?
I hate it.
How many times are you gonna give me the fucking switcheroo?
Yes.
Well, it turns out you're not related to any of these pieces of shit.
Except Azura.
Except Azura. That would be weird if you could marry her.
You can.
Oh,
You're
God.
her uncle?
Oh, God.
No,
Okay,
well,
the
you're
father
Azura's
is
cousin.
Yeah.
He's my older sister.
Oh, okay, I misread that. I think I said it as your older sister.
You keeping track of this shit. It's gonna be important later. Because of that curse.
Oh my god.
I
Because
wasn't
of the
able to see anything
curse.
about it
I
before.
fucking
Okay.
hate this game.
It is fucking awful. I'm not even
completely-
playing
I'm-
it. I hate
I,
it.
yeah, no.
Everyone-
Yeah, no.
Everyone,
I'm
please imagine
completely
my
at a loss
emotions.
for word. Take a screenshot of this. This is
want
the
this-
game right here.
Aaron,
Yeah,
you should
hold on.
set, Aaron, you should,
Hold on, I
Aaron, you
got
should
this.
set this to your
Okay,
Twitter
cool.
profile banner.
Yeah, I got a screenshot. There
Aaron,
you go.
please imagine my emotions when I got to this point after having married Azura.
So,
That-
oh,
I think I'm having. I think
fuck.
this is what a stroke feels like.
So this is an even dumber reveal. If you go through and you marry any of the Hoshido siblings, it spoils this reveal by one of them going, by the way, Corin, I found a letter in Mom's desk that says we aren't related, and we can.
magic paper.
I found this magic paper that says we aren't related, and Corin's like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, so we can totally get married and stuff. Wait, isn't that a major spoiler that you're just dropping for no reason? Yeah, let's
But
get
now
married.
we can bone.
And,
is this revealed
It's
in
worse
any?
if
Also-
you marry Ryoma.
Yeah, so Ryoma knew this the entire time, and he decided to guilt you at the beginning of the game with, how dare you turn on your flesh and blood? Anyway, despite the fact that he knew, which is why Ryoma's
Wow.
Lily's favorite Fire Emblem character, he's just
What
an
a
asshole.
Fucking piece of
He
shit.
also
Yeah,
guilts
no, I
you
mean,
a bit in like his entire support.
Yes.
Ryoma's like doing that aside, like the fact that it's Ryoma aside. Yeah, no, the game really fucking undercuts itself, its whole theme of like found family versus birth family by being like, actually neither of them's your birth family. Your birth family is Ghost Mom and no one else,
Yeah.
and you're Azura's cousin, but that's fine.
And yeah, no, this is just, sorry, go on.
Oh,
I'm
God.
completely at a loss for words.
Yep. It's important for you to remember where you came from.
Well, I've been
in
told
Canada.
3 different things, so fuck,
Yeah,
man. I don't know.
You're Canadian. You must start go now. Leave me on the cold hard ground to die. A powerful servant of an and the curse waits.
Dead. Just that's it. It's over.
Dead.
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 Thank you.
Finally.
No, don't die. You can't leave us again.
I've got a sinking feeling.
Please don't.
because
Why is he smiling? Oh yeah.
Please
no,
don't
please
go.
don't go.
Mother, fuck off.
Mother, I will keep making you proud.
You're
You're
not
not-
alone.
Yeah,
Okay,
God.
so I've got a sinking feeling because I just remembered there's another character that we're killing at some point.
Oh,
that is-
Arab, you forgot?
No. Well, but so my concern is, does that character get their own map? was there another map beyond what I remembered? I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm Valiant
I don't remember
World.
actually.
I'm
Yeah.
from Canada.
Interesting. Alright.
Sure.
Cool. That's it! That's the. Oh my god! That's the response he gets. Interesting, period. Very compelling.
There's no time to think about this right now, or indeed ever. We still need to defeat
Angelina
and
Jolie.
get your gun and win this war
Gun.
for Krispy Kreme and Duncan and Mother and fuck off.
Donuts.
everyone. I will bring peace to this world, the
I
peace
have
of
never-
oblivion.
I've never,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I have never had a story reveal give me a headache before.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sure
dun,
got one now.
Oh.
So you remember how the Hoshido's point was that you were turning your back on your birth family and blood relations and what nature versus nurture and all that shit? Yeah, that's dumb.
Why?
That's full of
So
shit.
you have legitimately pretty much no ties to Hoshido. You just don't. Because you don't have any blood there. Your mom lived there,
Well,
technically.
Your birth mother is the
Lived there.
adoptive mother of the Hoshido siblings.
Yeah, so you've got a bunch of half siblings, which is exactly what you have in Nar.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
I can't believe I can't.
Oh,
So
wait.
is
fine.
Sumeragi just our
Oh, no.
stepdad? What
So,
the
like,
fuck?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, I think there's 5 maps. Oh God! Fuck, man!
What?
They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they
Okay,
don't.
Metal
That's
Gear
like-
Solid wasn't very long. We can keep going.
That's like fully 2/3 of the maps in the Tim Hortons segment of this game don't need to exist.
Yep.
This place is one giant maze. It's so frustrating.
Yep. This would be
Let's
easier
split
if we
up,
just
gang.
didn't be
Agreed.
here.
Everyone, we're going to split up. In case there's a traitor left among us, I need to make sure to give them an opportunity
How are
to
you going to-
assassinate me.
How are you going to tell them once you found the stairs? You're just going to shout? You're just going to shout?
I'll call them on my
You know
fucking
you
cell
make me
phone.
want to shout. Put my hands up and shout. Come on now, shout.
I'll call them on my
I'll-
phone. Holds
I'll
up
use
a
my.
brick.
I will sing to alert everyone, and we will all move forward together.
What I'll do is here, hold this can. Now I'll hold this.
Here's it will play the string, and
Aha! Found them.
This looks like a cassette player.
Hey everyone! They're over.
Why didn't they just travel as a pack?
Is this
Oh,
Anako's?
Don't ask questions. You.
I'm the forgotten dragon, the betrayed king, the entombed god.
Kiss.
I'm so close to being able to kiss myself.
I can finally learn what my nose tastes like.
What in the world?
In the name of the king of Canada, I sentence you to death.
This is the guy from Kung Pao. This is
Oh.
the your days are numbered, mister.
You need to remember, mister.
Is this
Ryoma, did you do this? Stab.
I forgot we had an eye patch under our bang.
Sumi my sai? You're coming too, thank goodness.
I was attacked by an incredibly powerful magic.
Take the game's fucking word for it. It's not like we animated it.
I thought I sensed something. Listen, my lord, the enemy must have escaped down the corridor. I'll chase after them. Please wait here and recover.
No.
No, Ryoma, I'll go with you. It'll be easier to
really-
capture them if we're together.
Man, it's almost like you should have done that in the first place. Maybe you wouldn't have been attacked because you were
There's
alone.
something I need to check.
Yes.
So come, we'll go together.
No.
I think that whoever attacked me just now was also the one who killed Robin.
That's true.
Nani? Are you sure?
Yeah.
No.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Did we need to waste an entire dialogue box on
I am the
this?
Forgotten Dragon, the betrayed king, the entombed god. I heard those exact same words after Robin and I jumped from the
What's the matter?
Then this is the same attacker who's trying to catch you while you are separated.
Man, maybe this would have more impact if you didn't willingly choose to go on your own.
Did he?
Why would
flash-
you do that?
Did he?
We're gonna
flash
split up.
cheat?
I'll go by myself.
Somehow?
The rest of the army will go over here.
No, that we split up. Our original suspicions may have been correct. Lord Humpez, your attacker could be Art.
I know.
I know you and Leo both said so before, but we can't be hasty.
Yeah, fuck
Sorry,
if
I'm
fuck
just so
doing
angry
anything
after
fast.
This fucking my mom said some shit, and it made no sense, and I'm not over it.
What's the matter?
Choto, hold the fuck up, my lord. You're absolutely right. The sight of her with that flower pinned to her chest.
What?
Oh, I wasn't here for any of this.
No, even if you were, this would be. It's,
It wouldn't help.
I do not wish to see you meet the same fate.
Then maybe you should all stick together.
maybe we should rock the camera gently back and forth forever. You know,
Maybe we should-
just keep rocking that camera back and
Is
forth.
that you, Humpelstiltskin?
Azura?
Selena, I didn't realize you were near. Weren't you supposed to sing?
You look pale as well as you.
Don't
Rio
change the
too.
subject.
You crushed my throat. I can't sing anymore. Remember?
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry.
Everything okay?
EA, what are you doing here, Lady Selena? The only way to get here is by coming down that corridor. I saw no other way.
I came down that corridor.
Ryoma, don't tell me that you think you
All
believe
right.
Selena is the one who.
I'm just going to point this out. Is this the top of the stairs that they sent Humpez to find alone?
Yes.
And she was already here. Yeah, it looks like it.
Why are they even discussing this?
How did
I don't
wait,
fucking know.
if they left from
This
the same
is-
I
point?
thought they went
did-
back.
Listen,
I don't-
play.
I thought they split up.
You guys, you're not letting the master tell their story. We gotta see how the mystery unfolds. I'm sure all of our questions will be answered.
Dave,
Anyway,
thank you
Ryoma, what
so
the fuck
much.
are you talking about?
I.
What are you talking about? What happened?
By the way,
No, you're not-
chat, it's. Do you know who the traitor is, by the way? Because they've already said the big hint. Did you pick it up?
Did you catch
Did
what
you
we were
catch it?
putting
Managed-
down?
Did you solve the murder on the Orient Express?
Did you do it?
Did you catch it? It's very stupid.
Oh my fuck.
You can actually just predict it without having the hint.
Yeah,
Because of how
the
this
hint,
is written.
the hint is so just like. Yes, I don't want to give away the hint, I guess, but it is a line that has no reason to exist because people don't talk that way.
What?
But then,
Jay?
Yeah.
Are you saying that people in this game don't talk like people?
I guess this is like hiding a needle in a pile of needles rather than a needle in a haystack.
No, Jay, you forget. This is a beach. This is like hiding the broken glass on the beach
Selena,
underneath the sand.
maybe actually
is
sing
glass.
this time to get people
Yeah.
here, so we don't fucking die.
Right away.
I'm sorry, Ryoma. I know what you're thinking. But you know me. You know above all else
Unfortunately,
what
I do,
have
my
to
lord.
do.
Hey,
Choto, stop believing it, can you?
yes.
Correct. And I'm not going to start now by no longer trusting those.
Oh my god!
Now, let's meet the enemy. We gotta rehash this theme at least 3 more times.
What?
Oh, good.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's right. I recognize. Finally, at last, the true villain reveals himself. Shadow Man! You're the one who appeared in Hoshido
That
and
was
killed
Leo
my mother.
that just walked up! Oh my god, who wants to voice Shadow Man?
No!
Will, do it!
No, Will, you got this.
Oh boy, what are we doing for this guy?
Shadow.
Do you have any idea how amazing this feels?
Oh my god, this is gonna be great when you learn who this character is.
Yeah.
Not only have my own children come to fight me, but you've all grown so strong.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
There can be no greater challenge of my abilities than this.
Holy shit.
Why
Oh my
do
god,
we-
he's
Flashbang.
unveiling his hood and now it's a blinding
Who
light.
is it?
Hey!
It's someone we've never seen before!
It's Sumeragi!
What are you saying? Leo, is this?
Oda Nobunaga?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What?
Wait, when did Leo get here?
What?
Leo's been chilling.
Leo's fucked up.
Yeah, my sword has an eye.
Leo was hiding in Sumeragi's hair.
Wait,
Yeah, if you're wondering how my hair or helmet or really anything about me fit under that featureless black
Is
cloak.
this
so Leo's fucking little dude, the little pixel guy, walked up the stairs,
Yeah.
said nothing, and the first text box that happens after Leo's little pixel thing walks up is Shadow Man talking, implying that Leo was Shadow Man, but he's not. They just
Nope,
didn't.
it's just very, very poor blocking of this scene.
I literally thought the game was bugging out. It was like, oh, haha, it's supposed to be like Shadow Man's little pixel, but it's a randomizer, so they probably fucked up. But apparently that's not the case?
No.
So
No.
we've never seen this guy before. He's
This
never.
will
We
be
saw him
a
die in a
cutscene,
cutscene.
technically.
We saw him die, but you don't
This
see his
is-
face!
this is-
Everyone, this is Sumeragi.
Yeah, this is Hoshidad, who was
I thought he
killed
got-
in the
Yeah,
backstory.
I thought he got gatted.
He
Yeah, he
did.
did.
He did. Everyone you did, remember?
That guy has street.
It
That's
can't be
right.
this
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it can't be something other deception. Let's go.
Could it really be Ah!
Oh, Amy,
What?
Sleepy Moth said it's the unique Leo model that got Shadow Man, so of course Leo walked up.
Oh, right, of course.
Oh, you're right!
It's all full circle. We're good.
Well done, Leo, my eldest son. Once I was a king, but now I am a lowly servant to I've already done Anaconda. My fall did bother me. It hit my back a little bit, for a time, but no more. Not with opponents like you. I'm so happy, my children. Look how strong you've become. Strong enough to fight your way here? This will be a glorious battle. Come on, show me what you're capable of. Show me how much you've grown. Cause like, you've got a little taller there, Slick.
Also, do you like how no one at all, I don't think, commented in that scene, and I don't think ever comments during the course of this fight, that fucking Sumeragi killed his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was Shadow Man.
Where
Shadow
did he
Man.
go?
Yeah, I was about to ask, so did he just show up like, alright, challenge me?
Yeah.
He just like ran through the doors to get to the other side?
I miss Lysithia War.
Oh, look at that, he's got good glory.
Hep.
Help! Help!
What does he have?
Gunglory.
Gunglory is-
Oh yeah, he
Eastern
has street. Yeah, he has 8 street.
I have a headache. I'm gonna go down a bottle of painkiller.
I'm gonna go down a bottle of paint thinner.
I'll be
Because
right back.
Chat, how are you guys holding up? We're
Fuck,
going
man,
to...
I forgot this map
Also
was in the
dying.
game.
So did
Shit.
I forgot Sumeragi shows up at all.
Sumawagi.
I love that the game keeps pulling out these characters and being like, don't you feel sad having to fight them? I mean,
No.
maybe I would if they'd been in the game.
I like Spencer's comment of, I'm doing no.
right.
Sushiano says this map is both annoying as shit and also the easiest to do map in the game. Oh, okay, that sounds good.
I remember that this happens in the plot. I have no memory of what this map is.
It looks like these things move.
Drax says I'm doing microwaved egg. Yes, I feel ya. Yeah, me too.
Where are you?
This map looks awful.
With
It's
replicating
not fun to
warp.
do.
I mean, I'm just happy to be spending time with my friends.
Like, I know it's like beating a dead horse at this point, but this game fucking sucks. I'm honest, like, I'm really kind of mad because I remember this game having a dumb story, but I legitimately do not remember it being this terribly told.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a good story to begin with, but everything about every moment-to-moment decision of how they're doing the exposition and the characterization is just a new dimension of incompetent.
Yes.
It is baffling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't got anything other than yes. Just yes.
I feel like I can take really bad, dumb stories in games, but this doesn't even loop around to being funny. It's just...
No.
It's so bad, it loops around back to being funny, and then continues looping back to being bad again.
Bad,
Yeah.
I know. Well, because the problem is, you don't get, like, a constant cavalcade of new bad things to make fun of. The first half of the game is us having the same conversation with different people every map, being like, no, you gotta trust me, there's a secret third kingdom. No, I don't think you're telling the truth! And then that goes on for the first half of the game, and the second half of the game is map after map of, that's right, it's me, your third cousin Gerald, whom you loved as a child, but now we must fight in this extreme pathos moment, and you're like, what in God's name is happening?
I'm your neighbor from 3 houses down, Reggie.
Yeah,
I bought you a gumball at the store one time.
This feels like a fanfic. Oh, good noises I get to make. I would not be a dutiful father if I did not test your capabilities. Before we can fight, you must prove you can even reach me. There are 3 dragon veins. Once you've activated them all, you can cross.
Why are you telling us this?
oh, fuck! Fuck! I didn't think of that. Fuck! Anyways, I look forward to seeing what you can bring to the battlefield.
A sword. Oh, this shit again?
Yes.
You know, if I was really smart, I wouldn't even let you through that little moving room. Like, why would I do that? Or better yet,
Why would you do that?
what? Wait, if I can control these, why don't I let you just go into those rooms and then put you in between areas so that you can't leave and you could just Man, fuck! Fuck!
I like the idea he's getting more and more like pouty about it all. Just, why don't I do that?
Oh,
Shit, man!
I can't.
Fuck.
I can't deal
Also,
with
I
can't.
love the Liquid Snake voice for him.
Yeah, I just can't deal with the fact that we got like 4 sequential "Who's the Traitor" plot lines, and none of them
None
work.
of them fucking matter.
Not even one, because like you see Anthony, and Anthony, there is no payoff to Anthony whatsoever.
Nope.
There
Anthony is just there to be
none.
like, oh man, what if we gave you 2 extra maps of nothing?
Yes.
God. I mean, I guess, so they're trying to, like, do this whole theme of, like, trusting people even when you shouldn't, and, like...
Do it.
Give people a second chance, etc.
And, like, that's a valid theme, but...
Oh fuck, did I not
They-
send any royals this way? Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Selena's over there, isn't she?
Selena's not royal.
She's not at, because she's not...
She doesn't
royal 'cause-
fucking count?
No.
Well, no,
No.
because it depends on who they got randomized to, not who they were originally.
But I mean,
I thought,
Zura, but not really.
Can I
Should we
ride the
restart the map?
elevator again? Will it move me here?
I'm sure it'll move back and forth. It's just a pain in the ass because it means you gotta wait for it to send someone up to get that dragon vein.
I'm gonna keep them in that room and see what happens.
Banana suck, my dick.
On a more positive note, I have yet to go get my cupcakes. So, should I go get my wedding cake cupcake or do the lemon drop?
Oh, I'm wedding cake.
Wedding cake, yeah.
Yeah, I should clarify. The wedding cake has caramel on the inside.
Oh, how
Wedding
dare you!
cake.
How dare you utter these words? I'm hungry now.
I
Fuck.
do as I please, cause I'm Subaru.
Good job, Subaru.
Alright, now I just need to wait for that to take effect.
Sushiana says, but if an enemy blocks the door, the elevator stands still. So it could take even longer.
That's fine.
This is my chance.
Look, we got Nori and Trust, everyone.
What does that do? Nothing?
Oh, it's pretty good.
I think it makes it so you get to use your adjacent allies' procs.
Oh, okay, that is actually pretty dang
It is
good.
pretty good. It's pretty good, although, in my opinion, not as good as Draconic Hex.
Oh my god, we're gonna be stuck in this elevator because of a conga line?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't understand how you do playtesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get at this point in the game,
Yeah,
and you go, maybe we fucked up.
yeah.
No,
But
it's the players who are wrong.
No, but see, here's the problem. It's too late. You've already shipped the 2 parts of this game that came out on release. That you've already shipped them. It's too late. So you got to come up with part 3, and you've got all the beats, right? Like you've got all the beats written down that are just like fucking. Your dad comes back and he's a fucking ghost and he killed your mom, and your mom also wants to kill you. You're related to Azura. You got all that written on a napkin. But it's too late to turn it into a story, really. So you take all of the concepts that didn't fit into Conquest, and you release a route that's just those, and you just sprinkle the plot in here or there. Always in the same tile set, in the same rooms. You pan the camera back and forth, gently rocking back and forth every single cutscene. All of the characters just exposit everything that's going on in their lives directly at you, and Corrin doesn't react to any of it. That's how you tell the story. That's how you do it. Because the game's already out and you gotta ship your 3rd route. You gotta get those $20. If you don't get those $20, Mario's gonna come down hard on your ass. You just got Corrin in Smash. People are like, oh man, who the fuck is this kid? I bet he's got 3 entire games, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to disappoint Banjo and Kazooie. I gotta turn out the worst route of all time. Getting in any paper is better than turning in no paper at all, you know? So you just release a route, you come out with it. None of it makes sense. You just make a game. And in this game, all the characters are wrong levels. None of the plot makes a goddamn bit of sense. You're using a tile set that was used in the other routes for like fucking once or twice to construct 10 maps out of.
I will very much appreciate some cake in these trying times.
So I
Jay,
just
Jay, can I say?
Yeah.
Jay, can I say that this is wonderful, and I want to thank you for taking me here.
I just want some cake.
Can I go take a nap? And you guys can just
On the
call me?
beach?
No, anywhere.
Yeah.
Cake is not a beach food.
No,
It was a good cupcake. I had a good time. It was a good cupcake, so like I'm fine.
What kind of cupcake you got, Will?
Wedding cake, baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
Has caramel.
It's got caramel.
What exactly does that imply? Like vanilla frosting?
Yeah, it's a vanilla cupcake with caramel on the inside, and then the top is homemade frosting.
I think my favorite ice
sounds
cream
excellent.
was,
Made in your home or just someone's home?
This is at Dulce's, the nice little cafe that we went to.
Oh,
I think I think my favorite kind of ice cream was a Bluebell's wedding cake. It has like bits of wedding cake and frosting in the ice cream as well.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go take a nap. Call me when the map's done.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? I cannot blame you.
I was
legit.
half joking, but I might actually do that.
Like,
Yeah.
so I just want you to understand briefly the release structure of this game. So, you could get a special edition that sold out everywhere instantly. That came out with the game. That was both Revelations and Conquest in the same thing, and it would have...
It was a special cartridge, even.
Yeah, and it came with a lot of cool pack-ins, and the promise was, when Revelation came out, you would also get the DLC for that for free.
No, you got Revelations early.
You got Revelations early, that's right! So...
I think, actually, it was already on the cartridge.
Fuck, you're right. Oh my god. And I had to wait for Revelations, so like... Yeah,
Imagine being one of the
How
suckers.
did you survive?
Just remember, if things are going bad, if you're playing a game and you don't like it, you could be me. You could have waited 2 weeks or like 2 months or something. It was a while to get this game, and you could have
2 months.
maybe it was like a few weeks, and you could have played this, and your brain could have scrambled like an egg. you could have experienced this firsthand, and so this is like I have a very good memory for fiction I've consumed. So I remember all the plot beats, but I don't remember the maps. That's because this is a game that I have played, and my sanity frays like a horrid staticky hole around these final few maps, because I have played this and attempted it multiple times, and every single time I make it and I stop, because something about this game breaks me. And chat, if you are feeling broken too, you are not alone. It is not just you.
Scrambled egg brain is entirely accurate.
In these trying times, Chad,
And I'm so tired.
remember that no matter how bad things may be, you are never alone.
Yeah. That's a pretty
We're all in this egg
To be
based
honest,
hell together.
Wish I wasn't here experiencing this hell.
Mhm.
If you learned
But at
anything,
least we're doing it, friends.
it's that we're all in this together.
I just wanna. Barocketeer, Curse Challenge, rewrite Revelations in a way that isn't this trash fire. Literally just take out like half the maps and you're fine. Like,
I thought you were
it's-
gonna.
You know what would have been actually decent if they had skipped all of the setup and this route had like approximately the structure of Cindered Shadows,
Exactly.
where it was just like
That's it.
7 or 8 maps that was like a sort of what if follow-up that is ambiguously after one of the other routes, or
There you
like
go.
slightly instead of it. I don't know.
It's just the main problem with this is it's long, it's tiring, these maps are too involved. Every single twist asks so okay. When you tell someone a story on a fundamental level, you sit down with them and you ask something of them. You ask them to come along with you on the tale that you're trying to tell. And some stories make that easy. When you're watching a Netflix show and you can't put it down because the story's so engaging. In fact, you might actually be gaining energy from engaging with this story because engaging with this world is additive. It draws something from you. But
Well, you can never put it down, Jay. It's online.
But there are some, even within good stories, there are still twists and moments and emotions that characters feel that ask something of the participant. They say, I want you to feel exhausted. I want you to feel excited. I want you to feel tired. I want you to feel sad. And that is a request of the audience. And in asking them for something, you are demanding that they too engage with the story on their own terms. Now, this game is so frustrating because every single cutscene turns towards the camera, and Corin looks you dead in the eyes with this horrible, unfeeling,
Fish eyes.
zero fish eyes, and he asks you to feel something for a tale that is so fundamentally, logically bankrupt that getting past even one twist breaks the bank. And then he asks you every single map, after he's bled you emotionally dry, to feel anything for this cast of characters. And you know what? You're already so far in the red that you might be feeling the sunk cost fallacy. You might be feeling, fuck, it can't get worse, can it?
Yes.
And it does. Every time it does. You think it's bad already, it's gonna get worse. So, like, if you're already here, you might as well finish it, is what your brain's probably telling you. But if anyone wants to bounce, doors over there, I don't blame you.
Jay, why does this beach have a tire swing?
I found chips.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and die.
Okay.
Well, don't eat those chips. You don't know where they've been.
But I know where they're going.
Will's just eating a garbage bag full of glass. It's like, I found chips.
God.
It'll be
Thank you.
okay,
They're called shard.
everyone.
When it's glass, they're called shards.
Thank you for allowing me to go off.
No, you're absolutely right, Jay. The job of any artist is to captivate you for as long as they have asked for your attention.
Yes.
And at no point does this game succeed at that fundamental task.
Yeah, which is like...
And they ask for your attention for a lot longer than they should.
Yeah, like, even in good media, and especially in good media, even in even in TTRPGs and TTRPG design, you have to think, what am I asking of my players in this scene? Where, like, am I asking them to give me more emotionally than they're willing to give, is a very important question, because that's how you overstep boundaries. And writers also have the same understanding, which is why a lot of things that I classify as like misery porn are so frustrating, because they are asking me to feel sad on a level that I don't want to, because I'm tired. Stop. This is stupid. This game is asking of a lot in a different way. It's asking you to really just empathize and go along with all these twists. They really wanted you to feel something when Anthony turned out to be a traitor. And that on some level is kind of sad, and like, you want to go along with it because you want it to mean something too, but like, fuck, man. I'm just glad that Fire Emblem has, around this game, really improved.
You're not you're correct that you could describe that as like sad, but it's really funny to me to hear the word sad used in that context, because it sounds so mean-spirited to be like, oh, you wanted me to feel bad for your twist? That's just sad. But like,
yeah,
no, that is correct.
Like, oh bud. The gameplay is not the worst, is the plus I will give it. It's like, I think it still has some fundamental flaws, like, a lot of my favorite units are unusable in this route, which I do hold against it, like, Odin just comes at a stupid level with bad stats for no reason. Like, cool, give me a level 9 Odin that apparently didn't.
Yo, and his retainers are actually, like, dead-ass the last people to join you.
Yeah, exactly.
Odin is a fun character, but I have never ever used him because he's always been bad for me.
Yeah.
He is exactly what you'd expect based on who he is, which is, I'm a samurai, but I'm gonna try my hand at Dark Mage.
Yup. Oh, man. This is like...
It's funny because in Awakening he was the opposite, because Lissa pretty much ensured that he always had great magic growths. So
I did see some comments like, man, it sucks to see you like this. This is me at a critical level of sad, and not in terms of critical like I am literally about to go thermonuclear or something. This is critical in terms of like, okay, this game has done something to me that my way of trying to comprehend my own emotions is to turn it back on the game and be like, okay, what elements of this are evoking this reaction from me? Which is like, if I was making the noises Carl was making, I'd be in a worse place.
It sounds like you're frustrated, but it's not coming from a place of, I am actively mad now. It's not like you're like having fun with the amount of misery this is causing.
I'm having fun articulating it because I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Is the way I'd put it.
You're doing a great job.
When you read the comment of like, Jay, I'm so sad to see you like this, the first thing I thought was, gosh, it disturbs me to see you.
Oh man. No, I just, the real champ is Amy, who's actually playing this game.
Oh,
God bless
it's fine.
you,
I
Amy.
will see everyone through this.
Like, not
Have no fear.
to downplay the fact that Amy's doing more work than us by far by actually playing the game, but honestly, playing Revelations
Not the bad part,
not
yeah.
the worst part of Revelations. The worst
Yeah.
part of
Oh, yeah.
Revelations is absorbing anything going on in the story. The gameplay is basically okay.
There it is. There's my review of the game.
Okay, I'm seeing Kingdom Hearts referenced in the chat. Let me tell you something about Kingdom Hearts, chat.
Move without me.
Kingdom Hearts is better than this, and
Yeah.
I know it's gotten a bad rap over the years for being a complicated story. What do you expect from a game that has 18 games in its mainline series? If you sat down and engaged with Kingdom Hearts, you'd be confused. But
I
if you
mean-
sat down from the beginning, you'd get enough to get by.
Kingdom Hearts is directed by Tetsuya Nomura, who unironically put Gact in one of his games, and that's all you need to know about anything ever.
I can't
Yes!
get away! He's still here!
Yes!
James,
I'm
you
just
brought
gonna-
this upon
I'm gonna
yourself.
admit something that I'm ashamed of.
Uh-huh.
I did not get in on the ground floor of the entire Gact thing. I have no idea who this person is.
So,
Oh, you do.
Musician.
Everyone knows Gact. They just don't know that they know
Yeah.
Gact.
so
That
the
is
best
the
part,
reality of Gact.
the best
You ever
part
bumped
about
into
Gact.
somebody-
Oh, you go.
You ever bumped into somebody on the streets, but you don't remember their face? Gact.
No, what you call it? Gact is like, okay. So Gact is a hideously popular like pop star, basically.
That is a new way to describe it.
It is the only way to describe
That
it.
is the best way you could have described it.
And he basically has this like cult of personality around him that is it is so ludicrous that it has looped 100% of the way around and become really, really fun. So Gact is just basically a crazy person who believes a lot of stuff about himself and has a rabid fan base, and this has enabled him.
Yeah, hi, Sif.
Hi, Sif.
Yeah,
Yes.
Gakuto.
Tell me about
Gakuto. You mean Gakupo or Gakuto? No, Gakuto. I don't know who Gakuto is. Gakuto is his real name. Oh,
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, he kept his name secret for
Gakuto.
years, and
Thank you,
his
Will.
real name is Gakuto. That's just his name. But yeah, like he's just this guy, and he is basically
Count of Monte Cristo.
Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Gact.
imagine for no reason Justin Timberlake was the biggest shit in the universe, and he endured for like 20 years of popularity, and you don't know why. And for some reason, in the middle of your video game, Justin Timberlake as himself wanders onto screen, the choir music cuts in, he says something way too dramatic, and a fucking angel wing extends from his back.
He comes in citing poetry.
Gact is in Kamen Rider as himself. He is in Final Fantasy VII as himself.
You guys the opening Kamen Rider fucking decade.
James, what? Is he in everything that you love?
Yes.
Is Gact your, like...
We've been over this!
You cannot escape Gact!
He's my brother!
Are you Gact?
Yes.
I want to be.
Don't we all?
No. This isn't a joke. This isn't a bit. I unironically want to be Gact.
I mean, yeah.
He's got a fashion sense of a vampire. He lives in a fucking castle. He's got his own YouTube channel.
He can play any instrument.
Fucking Kamen Rider.
He can just play any instrument.
Yes!
You guys, anyone know Vocaloid? You know the Vocaloid Gakupo? He's the voice donor.
I thought you were gonna say, oh yeah, Gact is Hatsune Miku.
No, he's Hatsune Miku's very good friend, Gakupo.
Gakupo and Gakupo.
So, I didn't know that Gact was in Crisis Core, but I love that his character's name is Genesis Rhapsodos.
It sure is.
He's a red mage. You'll love this. He's a fucking red mage.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Gact. Fucker.
Gact.
I love that in Crisis Core. One of the best things about Crisis Core is you get to see Sephiroth's personality. Something you really didn't get to see in
yeah, he's great in that. I like Sephiroth. He's a dork.
Sephiroth is great. He's a genuine fucking dork. He's a hero. He's willing to like bend rules if it means saving his friends' lives.
Civ, is that
is Crisis Core a prequel? I never knew that.
Yeah. And, you know, you get to see, like, the build-up to him realizing that he's part monster and the consequence of that. And then, out of nowhere, here comes Gact holding an apple. Poetry, and
I don't
telling
want
you,
to know
hey,
that.
you know what would be great? If you burned.
I need to now.
If you burned the shit. And Sephiroth's like, you raise an excellent...
Civ, hep.
You should have said things.
Hep.
What's up?
Apparently, Gakupo fucked me, Hatsune Miku.
Did you fuck my mom, Gakupo?
Yeah, guys,
What?
have you not
I don't keep up on Vocaloids like you and Civ do.
Did you
I mean,
fuck my
I
mom,
don't
Gakupo?
either. This is very ancient knowledge.
Wait.
I don't
Hold
touch
on.
Vocaloids.
You guys ever heard of Duke Venomania?
No, what is happening?
It's a bopping song where Gakupo fucks everyone.
Oh, of course! I looked him up! Of course, this is the motherfucker who would donate to Gact. Look at this piece of shit. Look at this fucking...
I like it. I like that
Plotted
you...
Destiny motherfucker.
I have it to be a picture of you.
Look at this fucking Kojiro Sasuke looking wannabe bitch.
There's a lot happening right now, but my favorite thing that you said about Gakupo is the fact that Gakupo donated to Gact and not the other way around.
Oh shit!
Oh, Felicia died!
Felicia died!
Fuck!
It's too late.
Did we coin her? I'm pretty sure we coined her.
No, we didn't yet. We still have a coin. Chat might go back in time.
Alright, so here's the thing. If we coin her, we gotta do this entire map
Oh,
over.
she's coined? Is she coined?
Spend the coin.
Someone said she's coined.
Gact demanded blood.
I'll divide the parties better this time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, chat says pulse it. We're going back.
We're pulse it.
Okay.
Also, I would like to bring up the fact that Gakupo is drawn by Kentaro Miura, aka the artist of Berserk / the writer of Berserk. Yeah. Yep.
I told you, you cannot escape Gact!
I want to be Gact now! This is bullshit!
Listen, you never escape. You will never escape.
Why
Gact.
do I live in a state below sea level? I'm never gonna find a castle here.
I found a good.
I gotta go north.
I found a
Moving.
good
Leaving.
image that describes what James is right now.
Yes.
I'm adding this to the collection, by the way.
You're welcome.
I
If you want, there's a build up. If you wanted to like do suspense. And best yet, there's a final form.
Oh, good.
Why do I live in the South? There are no castles in the South. We have plantations.
They're
Nobody
called
wants a
fortresses,
fucking-
James.
Nobody wants a fucking plantation.
James, you need to calm down. You have Disney. There's a castle there.
You said that in the exact like tempo and tune of James, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
James.
Because if I'm trying to really remember if Gak doesn't sound Horizon be as James, you can't watch it. You can't stop me. I will end up watching that at some point. Ah, pissed. He announced the fact that he was going to do a YouTube channel on the crapper. Like,
Yeah, I did.
what do you do? How do you top that?
Gagged.
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 I'm going on wish.com and I'm looking for the most steampunk clothes I can find. We're starting this New Year's resolution now. I know we're
New
half.
Year's resolution, become gacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've entered the. Listen, you.
I entered
You are the next
message.
generation. Yeah.
I did that fucking shit post. You were there for it.
Chad.
So if I found some fun gag facts,
They're called gacks.
Oh, that's the gags.
yeah, if I
Okay,
found some,
Sev, it looks like Gact is not in Sound Horizon.
Oh, thank God he hasn't taken one thing away from me yet.
we'll give it time.
All I need him is to be in a fighting game. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then he.
Guilty Gear Strive. That's the new character.
Shut up. You shut up. Hey, we reworked that new Samurai character
there
that used
is-
at the beginning of Strive's announcement. Like the mask comes off, it's fucking Gact. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Well, James, there
He
is
lost
a
William and gained Gact.
there's a Singaporean Street Fighter player for Team Liquid that goes by Gact.
That's not the same. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't
It
count.
counts
Doesn't
a little
count.
bit.
No, doesn't count.
Counts a
Doesn't
little
count.
bit.
Doesn't count. Is it spelled the same way?
Yes.
Doesn't count.
Counts a
Doesn't-
little bit.
I refuse. I refuse.
Counts a little bit.
Do you guys? Can I read you some gag facts?
Please.
From me to you right now.
Please.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Please.
Let me sit on the beach while you read me poetry by the
Gact.
side.
By
Yeah.
Gact.
He is in a fighting game!
What?
He's in Marvel Suit Gundam Extreme Versus! He's a voice actor in that!
Yes!
I refuse. I need a visual aid.
He's an Extreme Versus. That's the one we were gonna play together, James.
Wait, what? No. No, it can't be. What's the name of it?
Marvel Suit Gundam Extreme
Extreme
Versus!
Versus. Yeah.
He's in Gundam!
I'm so happy!
I
I'm
wanna
s-
fucking die. I
Holy
just took some
shit.
painkillers, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna need to take more.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's
God.
insane. Yeah, so here's some fun gag facts from me to you. He went to a Princess Royal party in a bowl cut on purpose. He cannot wink, he just blinks, but does it all the time anyway. He wears what are described as Keebler elf shoes. He released a strippable body pillow of himself. His saying is, taste it deeply, okay? ... Stay delicious. Gact once got the word poop trending on Twitter for his own amusement, and now is endlessly infuriated when people won't stop messaging him poop.
God damn it! God damn it! Hang on.
Let me sneak in
Hang
here.
on.
and say-
The only force
Who died?
powerful enough to
Forgot.
defeat Gact is Gact.
Holy
Keep
shit.
going, Jay.
I continue the Gak facts, the Gaks, if you will.
Gak dresses up his dogs in seasonal dog costumes. Gak once took apart multiple PlayStations in an attempt to, quote, build a super PlayStation.
There's something like that has an air of childlike innocence,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Here's a quote straight from the Gak's mouth. Quote, cream puff pastries are kind of sexy. He once took a picture of a sign with the word fuck on it in bold and commented, this concerns me greatly.
What?
Won't anyone think of the children?
He literally sells empty bottles of his own cologne that he has used up. He sits.
Was
he
really afraid you were gonna say empty bottles of his own urine.
Yeah, me too.
Where did it go, Gact? Why isn't it in there anymore?
He quote almost he sits quote exclusively like a frog when at home. Only at home? What does this mean? He
That's what he
carries.
said.
Is he L?
Holy shit!
He's gacked.
He's gacked.
No, Gact isn't L. L is Gact.
Yeah.
Oh.
He carries his
Actually-
tiny dogs inside his hoodie. That's cute.
Okay.
Actually,
Alright.
wait. Isn't
Uh-huh.
it the case? So in Death Note, L picks like Ryuzaki as his like pseudonym, and I'm pretty sure at some point he's like, yeah, the reason I picked that is because it seems like Kira needs to know your face to kill you, and so if
He
if
picked the
picks
name of a pop
Ryuzaki,
star.
you might think of the more popular one, a pop star.
Mhm.
Hey, do you want to? Hey guys, no, I've cracked the code. Do you know what letter isn't in Gact?
What's that?
L.
Oh shit! Fuck!
Better watch out. Gact has already sent his people to kill you.
Did you know that the alphabet was formed from Gact?
All
I
letters are
Nickelodeon
variations of
Gact was
Gact.
named after Gact. Conspiracy.
Jay, I just want to tell you more about this Gundam game.
Mm-hmm.
EX hyphen, that's the name of the character, it's EX hyphen. Real name, Extra EX-A000. The character voiced by Gact is the main protagonist of Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme vs. Force, but later becomes the antagonist of Gundam EXA, the Gundam EXA Mongol, and the final boss of Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme vs.
You know what?
He is the last boss
You know,
of that.
I went into this mad, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything more fitting for Gact than for him to voice a character named Extra.
You know, you're right. There's something
I
beautiful about
yeah,
that.
there's something poetic about it. Like all of history led to this exact moment.
I hope you were
Character named
here. Let me show you how it's spelled.
What are you waiting for?
It's not spelled
It gets bonus.
Traditionally.
It gets bonus points if it's spelled in a very extra kind of way.
Oh, it is. It is. Where did I say the picture? Okay, there it is. Boop. That's not okay. I'm gonna use that picture there. I grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah, fuck you, idiot. I am losing my goddamn mind. This is what the edge of sanity looks like. Oh god.
You will not stop me.
Oh holy shit.
Holy
For
fuck.
chat, here you go,
I'm so
chat.
sorry.
That's how it's spelled.
Deny. Oh.
I got more gag facts if you
Oh,
want them.
please.
Oh boy.
Keep them coming.
Oh boy. So He hardly follows any accounts on Twitter that aren't related to himself, and those are, quote, OMG sex facts. Just, locking that in. He started playing his own dating sim starring himself, and as soon as he booted it up, he went, erotic. He went out in a parking lot wearing a giant cat mascot suit in an attempt to disguise his identity, but put on so much Gact brand cologne, everyone knew it was him already. And here is the bad one, but I'm gonna end off on this note. He is quoted saying, "No, these aren't my nipples. These are the keyholes to my heart."
What do you mean that's the bad one, Jay? That's the best Gact fact.
How Jay, like, what was one of the first things he was credited with saying? Walk those facts back.
I can walk this back for you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Where is it? Tasted deeply, stay delicious.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, okay, what do you want your yearbook quote to be? Love you. I don't think that's appropriate. Not letting that slide. Could you imagine walking up to someone and being like, "Hey, dude, can you wink?" No.
No, I can only. But then you do it anyway. No, he is exactly the bit of like the what the fuck are you doing, man? You're just blinking at me. No, I'm winking at you.
I'm winking. I'm winking at you with both eyes.
That's blinking.
Blinking. No. What do you mean no?
I need you to understand how weird it is that this dude, who's done all these things that I've just described for you, shows up, walks up next to Sephiroth holding an apple, and gives a fucking full-on Sephiroth! Final Fantasy Sephiroth!
Jay, this is what happens when you roll into the world with maxed out charisma. You dumped all of your stats into charisma and/or charm.
Oh my god. I can't explain to you exactly how that feels, because you're playing Crisis Core, right? And you're like, yeah, I'm playing the most recent chapter of one of my favorite franchises. I love Final Fantasy VII, and you have to contend with characters who have angel wings, who are inspired by angels, named Angeal, because that's the kind of game this is. And then you're like, okay, this is a little ridiculous, but I'm suspending my disbelief. I'm doing my best. And then real ass Gact walks into your life.
It has one of my favorite moments of dialogue where it's like, "What do you guys want? World domination." It's not even funny, man. Like, oh my god, I love Crisis Core.
Yeah.
I love Crisis Core.
So here's the most important Gact fact, especially for those of you who are hearing of Gact for the first time. Now that you know of him, you will see him everywhere.
Yeah.
So be prepared for that.
This is the part of the young adult novel where I look at you and go, now that you know, they'll be looking for you.
Yeah,
Except they is just a horde of Gacts.
It's just the one.
I'm not gonna lie, Amy. I'm a little scared now.
It's
the
just
best thing to do is just to accept it.
Yeah.
You'll be just fine.
Andrew6468 says, Crisis Core was fun to play, though. I like Crisis Core. It's a good game. It's just, there are parts of it that strain my suspension of disbelief, and Gact is one of them.
It's got a lot of good character moments, and then there's Gact.
Gact would solidify my belief in that, and mankind and everything.
Dizzymouse says, when I close my eyes, I see a very stylish outline of a man.
Carl, I thought you were gonna say, Gact is what makes out the existence of a god.
Why do I need an existence of any god
he's
besides
right
Gact?
there, right?
Yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised this man has not tried to start his own official religion yet.
I was gonna make a joke, Jay, but
I think people have already done that.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke, but it would be too cruel, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
Okay. I will sit here in my no cruel joke.
I will message it to you. Stream
Fantastic.
does not need to know.
Is Gact real? I don't know.
Wait, have you ever
Maybe.
seen?
Here.
Have you seen? Schrodinger? No, you know what this is? This is
Schrodinger's Gact!
Schrodinger's Gact! Does he exist or does he not? Well, until you see him, you'll never know.
Yeah. Gact has claimed to be a 200-year-old vampire. I mean, like...
What should I call this thought experiment? Schrodinger's Gact. Okay, I have a better idea.
How about we don't?
How about we don't? How about we just-
Oh, no.
How about I use a cat instead? Just no.
I don't know, bold move, trading a Gact out for a cat.
A gacked cat. Gacked cat, in fact. Man, I love how we turned this around. We went into this map like, fuck lord, now here we are a full hour and a half later.
We're fine.
We're fine, it's fine.
It's fine.
When is Gact gonna be in Indigo? That's a very good question.
That was the joke I wasn't trying to say, James. It's your fault, James.
Yeah. No, no, Carl, you misunderstand. He's in everything, okay? Even if he's not officially in everything, he is in everything.
It's official now.
Was he in this game?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, based on personality, I'm pretty sure Izana was gacked.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
maybe
that's fair.
Niles. I was thinking Niles would be.
No, Niles isn't good enough to be gacked.
Wikipedia says he's 46. That's a lie. He has no age. He's timeless.
He's like a Rocky.
I really thought you were going to say, James, he has no age. He's tiny.
He's so small. He's tiny.
Age does not apply to
It's
him.
gacked.
Trying to get killed?
So,
I once smashed a bug. And I had Gak's face on it. It looked up at me and said, "Delicious." I've never washed my hands so many times before in my goddamn life.
stay delicious. I just, like...
I need to know, is that in Japanese or in English?
Oh, it's in English.
It's in English.
Oh,
English is the language of madness. It has to be in English.
I'm waiting for him to come out and say, "Good news, everyone. I'm announcing today a new date of birth for me, your friend Gact."
I'm announcing a new date of birth
For me.
for
It's gonna-
me.
It's April 15th, and I'm gonna be like, "Son of a bitch, he took that from me too!"
James, I hate the fact that, like, that is the exact type of kind of insane that tracks.
Yeah.
Like, that... So Gact is like Tommy Wiseau. Actually, yeah, kind of.
Except he has the charm to pull it off.
Well, Tommy Wiseau totally does. It's just, like...
It's a different
Fate-
kind of charm.
Yeah, Fate and Providence just has made it work out for Gact or
Okay.
Tommy Wiseau, yeah?
It doesn't track, it tracts.
Trapped. See what you did there?
I do see what you did
Oh,
there,
that's
and
blood.
I'm very
Ah.
proud.
That's all I got left at this point.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Ah.
My
Red
internet just
blood.
died. Why does Gact look like Lelouch in the Gundam game? Yes.
Yes,
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes.
he does.
I mean, Spencer
Actually-
earlier said he was feeling no. Right now, feeling kind of yes.
Do you know what G stands
So
for?
if I'm-
Gottwald, as in
That would be
Jeremiah
freedom.
Gottwald, as in Orange Boy, as in Gact's ambassador to the Geass world. Do you know what letter Gact starts with? G. You want to know what else starts with the letter G?
Ooh.
God.
I thought you were just gonna say gacked again.
Not wrong.
Do you know gacked and gacked both start with the letter G? Checkmate, atheist.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Okay. That is enough. I am done talking about Gak.
That's enough gas.
He's not. He's not done talking about you, Jay.
I was about
We'll
to
talk
say,
that phantom
he'll-
away.
He'll summon himself if he needs to be spoken of.
Let's just talk about Tammy.
Jesus Christ. How I will ask the real ass human being question, how's quarantine been treating you?
Okay.
Up until this point, I don't know anymore.
Hey, nice script.
Okay.
It's been fine.
I was kind of worried that I was going to end up spending my birthday alone, but you know, some friends
Aw.
pulled through and
Yo,
so my
nice.
birthday party.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's extremely nice.
Quarantine's been very easy for me relative to most people, I think, because I'm blessed with a job I can do remotely, and no one that I know has become seriously ill during this, so...
Oh, good.
For me, so far it has not amounted to more than a prolonged inconvenience. I very much hope that that remains the case, because I do have a 73-year-old obese diabetic father. So he pretty much ticks every box for high-risk demographics. So I hope that he plays it very safe for the next, I don't know,
At least.
year, however long
Yeah,
it
that's-
takes for
yeah.
there to be a vaccine, because he sure can't fucking take any risks before then.
Can't risk that
um,
shit.
My father is diabetic as well, and also has like respiratory problems. So we're like keeping him in the house. Do not leave.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently at this moment in time, it's Fire Emblem birthday in Japan.
Oh!
Yeah, it's Awakening specifically, huh?
No, I think it's the overall like Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
itself.
I know it is, because in Heroes they've been doing a Fire Emblem 30th anniversary event.
Oh my god, Fire Emblem, I'm so... What the fuck?
My God.
With any goddamn...
Yeah.
Oh! I thought I'd outlive everything, or...
You are.
I thought I
you
was
are baby to Fire
I
Emblem.
thought I was more ancient than the world. I'm the same age as Sonic!
You're 15?
Yes. No! What?
What?
Sonic's official age is 15.
Yeah, but it was June 23rd, 1991. That's how old Sonic the
okay.
Hedgehog is.
Alright, I thought we were talking literal ages.
No! God, no!
Do you know
Also,
Knuckles being a
what?
kid? Did you know Knuckles is 16?
Sonic's 15?
Sonic is not
Sonic
15.
Heroes-
He's like
Sonic
16
Hero-
or 17.
Sonic Heroes, he's 15.
Dude,
Knuckles-
Sonic was a prisoner of war!
Amy is 12.
Amy fought in a war at age 12! What the...
Amy Fox!
I don't want...
Ah!
Oh, sorry, my... this is more upsetting than all the Gat shit!
Jay, don't say that word.
That's how you give him... It's like Rumpelstiltskin. That's how you give him power over you.
Yeah, chat, how old is Knuckles? How old is Knuckles the Echidna?
He's 16.
No! What?
Yeah.
But the Sonic...
the Hedgehog wiki.
But the...
Nope, that's
Yeah, get Ken Penders on the horn. Let's find out.
Oh god, no!
Knuckles, the Echidna.
Yeah, how old is Knuckles? Did Knuckles lead an army?
16.
Knuckles Knuckles had the
Previously,
line.
15.
Knuckles had the line. It's war. It's not supposed to be fun. At age 16.
None of this is good, Amy. That's why it's called war.
War.
80% of our forces have been wiped out.
I think the most
15.
interesting thing I can say about Knuckles the Echidna is that in the comics he dies.
What?
Yeah, no. He's green in the comics for a short period of time, dies, comes back, and is red. Ask me why.
How old is Big the Cat?
Asking the real question.
That's
You
the
know-
right
Cat is
question.
18.
Did you know in the comics that Sonic... Did you know in the comics that Sonic ran into a bomb so fast he got blasted to another galaxy?
That sounds right, but hold on. How old is Big the Cat?
18.
Okay, so
he can smoke.
Big the Cat
Yeah.
can smoke. That's the lore we've discovered tonight.
That's the takeaway we should get.
It would explain a lot about Big the Cat.
Big the Cat can enlist for war.
Froggy.
Big the Cat can
Like,
legally drive.
I imagine him in the trenches and he pulls out like a little pocket necklace and inside is just like a sepia tone picture of Froggy. Froggy, I'm doing this for
Okay,
you,
okay.
everybody.
Please tell me next that Dr. Eggman is 15 years old.
That is
Make-
I don't know what his official age is, actually.
Make my fucking day.
I love how I say that and I hear Carl already Google like
Oh, I'm on the wiki. He does not have an age listed on the wiki.
I'm gonna assume he's
But his
50.
skin tone is listed as beige.
Oh, cool. That is one beige egg.
Dr. Ivo Robotnik, biographical information, age 45.
What? No. It's not on the
Mobius-
wiki. I refuse.
Yep, I'm looking at it. Mobius Wikipedia,
Oh.
age 45.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
he
on the
fucking has a-
official Sonic fandom wiki, James.
Oh, he has a
So-
date of death. That's fun. Things I didn't know about.
Mission accomplished.
According to Sonic's channel, about Dr. Eggman, which... Yeah.
That
Jerry, you okay?
It fucked me up so bad because James had the cadence of a fortune teller that just saw that you're gonna die and goes, "Oh, that is a date of death. That's no good." And it fucked me up so bad. Oh wow, that's. Oh, you got the sun, the stars, and oh, that is a date of death. She's like, what?
So,
what was that?
I feel like I need to clarify. This is one version of Robotnik that has
Oh,
a date of death.
okay.
This is Julian Kintobra of the House of Ivo. This is the
What?
Did you see the ultra gritty Sonic cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
Where, like where the entire
The
world is
fucked
turned
one,
into-
yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one has a date of death.
Holy shit.
Dismas says, I discovered my date of death in the Sonic wiki too. Go to
I really, God,
Need
guys,
a moment.
please tell me somebody clipped me realizing that Dr. Eggman has a date of death. I really need that framed
Oh
on
my god. I gotta set my status to discovered own date of death on the Sonic Wiki. That's
Alright, so
Disney
another
Mouse,
version
that
played-
is fucking legendary. Thank you.
Alright,
What's happening this stream?
everything I'm looking at is like age 48 to 40, 45 to 40. Wow, why did I go backwards for that one?
My face hurts. Holy fuck.
Will, I admire your fortitude in all of this.
Oh no, I'm getting references for an icon.
I admire your fortitude in being able to drown this out and somehow focus enough on
Holy
something
shit.
productive.
Oh my god, I'm fucking
Jay, I love
insane.
hearing you laugh that hard. Like-
That fucked me up so bad. Oh,
That
that's a date of death.
That is- oh, he has a date of death.
Yeah, the delivery where you're like, oops, just that.
I need
fuck
that.
off.
I
we
need to
die?
remember that. I need that cadence so I can hold it in front of my own face so I know what I did.
Oh my god. Okay, are we okay? I think we're okay, right?
Oh, yeah, we're
God.
okay.
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 I thought the archer was gonna go down and snipe Asagi, but
Sonic
did
6
not.
feet underground.
Holy fuck.
Oh god.
Gotta go fast.
Oh Jesus, I'm losing my mind.
You know what occurred to me?
Mm-hmm.
When we did that like 2-part mid-game finale map, like where you fight Hans
Yeah.
and Iago, and then we went to Canada. I remember being like, oh wow, yeah, like I thought this was the halfway point of the game, but looking at the map count, we're actually like 2/3 of the way through. Apparently by playtime, that is the halfway point of the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Ninetales animations are so good.
Yeah.
Big the Gat.
Oh God. Oh. I'm just that took so much out of me. I'm
Brain
fucking
empty.
brain empty.
Brain empty only.
Sorry, I gotta Sai just clipped this for us. I gotta go back and listen.
Me too.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. No, everyone just stopped talking at the same time. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Oh, yes.
It's
Yes,
fine.
well.
We're just
chilling.
our souls have been slow.
Oh my God, I just had to go back and listen to that shit. Oh, he has a date of death.
That's fun.
That's so fun.
Oh god.
I like it that Baraka can just fight all of them alone. Like, fuck the rest of the
yeah,
party.
except for that one time where she died.
I mean,
Oh,
shit happens sometimes.
It's fine. We're fine now.
Fine.
We'll just kill those
Jesus
two guys.
Fine.
I'm so glad we got
Alright,
Baruka for this run.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Never felt
Now that's like. So have you guys played any of the other Persona games other than like 5?
I've only
got
played
it.
4.
Mm.
I have played 0 of them.
I got up to Con in Persona 4.
Okay, legit.
I got up to his part, and then my save file got deleted, and I went, well, time to disappear for 4 years until I have
Yeah.
the motivation to pick this up again.
I
Good
got
point.
Fair.
onto the track of the true route.
Hmm.
And
Oh, whoa, you made it far.
yeah, and I think the last thing I did was go to you know whose dungeon, which I thought was the last dungeon, but someone told me it was not the last dungeon.
No.
Was it Gakt's dungeon? That's
Yes.
why no.
Enough!
Enough.
Enough!
Forbidden topic.
I'm done grabbing commission icon information. Enough of Gact! Enough!
I love how
Okay,
it's like, I picture
For you.
I don't know Will's face, but I picture him with laser eyes going, "Be gone!"
I picture him like the man from Gen Con.
Whoa, wait, what is this? What is this? Why does he sound part horse?
Oh, you're not familiar with this story.
No, I'm not.
It's
Okay, so
very good.
so we went to Gen Con and we went to this hotel, and it was pretty late in the evening, and like Mo, Carl, myself, and I think like 2 other people were like, hey, at the front lobby they've got this like snack closet that you can go in, grab something, and pay for it for like a couple bucks. I want something to drink, and everyone else is like, yeah, let's go get something to eat and all that. So we all cruise on down there, grab our various snacks and whatnot, and all 5 of us get in line just as this family comes in to like get their room, because they've clearly been traveling for a while, because at this point it's like 10 o'clock at night at least. It's late.
Yeah.
And one at a time we're just like, yeah, I want to get my 1 Kit Kat bar. All right, do you have cash? Oh, I don't bring cash, I'll have to use my card. So it's like all these slow transactions, and every time like it gets further and further in the line, the guy behind is like just like huffing and puffing, because he's like, I hate my family, I want to go to bed, I've been traveling all day. And near the end I was like, oh, I want my fruit punch. He's like like a horse at the starting line.
Like you buy him a carrot and you go shh.
Oh, that
Give
was
him
not
a sugar cube.
man.
And...
It was not gonna work with this man. And
God,
and
yeah.
finally, it gets to Mo, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, my card's not working." He's like, just huffing and puffing. And finally, we all get our shit done and we leave. And he just like flops up to the desk, like, "I will my room." As we're going back, I was like, "You guys notice how pissed that guy was?"
Poor man.
So funny.
Oh,
So
God.
now that's our go-to if someone's like really, really upset and they can't vocalize, like just like a horse.
You know, actually, that's a good way to pass the time. Why don't we tell anecdotes from Gen Con?
I got fucking so sick I wanted to die.
Sick and died.
Oh my god, I
I'm
was
really looking forward to going to Gen Con this year, hopefully, maybe.
Maybe if it
August.
happens.
I think it'll
There is
happen.
I would put the chances at like less than 10% that it happens. To be perfectly
Yeah, same.
honest.
Yeah.
That's fine. It gives me time to
Which
save
really
up
sucks.
money.
Yeah, it sucks, but whatever. Like I went to.
Let's start with you, Jay. What happened?
I got so sick. It was like, so this last year's Gen Con was the best Gen Con of my entire life. That was also the sickest I've been like in a long time. Like I couldn't move. I was just like, I was like borderline like fucking near death. When I got back to Minnesota, we chilled at Will's parents' place, and Will's mom's like, "Yeah, I thought I'd come down in the morning and like either I'd have to take you to the hospital or you'd be dead. You were like a corpse." I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I was doing so bad, but I had a really good time because I got to chill with my friends, even though I had a bajillion degree fever and I was like hallucinating and shit. It was fine. It was a-okay.
Yeah.
You did not convey, at least, or if you did, I did not pick up the severity of the sickness you were undergoing. I knew you were sick. I didn't know you were that sick at the
Oh,
time.
it was atrocious. It was a crime. That was awful.
Yeah. I'm so glad that I convinced you. I'm like, it's gonna cost a little more money, but I think we should fly instead.
Yeah.
And I am
driving
so
down, yeah.
glad I did, because driving back like that would have been real bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually think, you know, cons obviously are always petri dishes, but I actually think you might have already been coming down with it when you went to Gen Con, because it seemed like it hit you immediately after the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made it through the
meetup.
I made it through the Stabbyness and Third Wheel meetup, which was excellent, and everybody who turned out, that was wonderful. And a bunch of people were like, "We're gonna go have a pizza party. Does that sound nice?" And Jackson and Matt are like, "Yeah, we're gonna go have a pizza party with a bunch of the fans." And I looked at them and I'm like, I'm gonna go die. And then I found Will and was like, "You doing okay, man?" I'm like, "No."
It was like talking to a golem.
Yeah.
God, because that was. Hang on. Was that the same day that we all went out to dinner at that other place?
No, that was the day earlier.
The day that we all ripped on Matt for eating the sketchy street corn?
Street corn!
Street corn.
Well, wait, so street corn wasn't the same day as the meetup?
It was
No.
not.
Or it might have been before the meetup, not after. Because
I could have sworn you were at the street corn.
Jay was definitely at the street corn one. It was the one he had to skip for sickness was the calzone place. But
yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember thinking that you seemed sick at that dinner either, which is why I was surprised.
Yeah,
you
no.
were mentioning you were tired, but I figured, oh yeah, because cons are fucking exhausting.
Yeah, cons are exhausting. No, I was like, the specter of death had its hands upon my lungs, and yeah, no, I was tired at a fundamental level. That sucked, but I still had a good time, and I got to like play Smash with friends, and like, yeah, it was good. I'm sad I didn't get to play Christian's module, but like that's fine. I got to lie down in bed and fucking superheat the entire room, and hopefully not get I don't think I got anybody else sick, which was my goal.
Surprisingly, I don't remember hearing about anyone else coming down with what you had after the con.
Yeah.
I'm almost surprised that I didn't, considering the number of times we ate together. Because there was the meal, there was the street corn meal.
Yes.
There was when you and Will and I went to whatever that place was. That we were sitting in like high chairs around a table. I got full. I don't remember what that place was, but we ate.
That
out
was
there.
delightful.
Yeah, and at none of those was like, wow, Jay looks like he's fucking dying. But apparently you were the entire time, so I'm glad that I didn't pick that up from you.
It's the power of positivity and not acknowledging that I'm sick. Just if this is bad for me to say on stream, even as a joke. I was about to be like, if you just ignore it, then it's not a problem. That's not even vaguely the truth.
That's
Bad
the American
advice.
healthcare system talking.
Holy shit, you're right. God fucking damn it.
How do you feel? Feel not all that great. I've been throwing up. I've been losing weight. Have you tried ignoring it?
Yeah, I'm gonna diagnose you with no. What does that mean? No. What? No. Walks you towards the door.
I like every time. No, like I was picturing every time they say no, it's jump cutting from you to them, and every time it cuts to them, they're like slowly making their way out the window.
If you're feeling sick, don't ignore it. Talk to someone.
Yeah.
Are you well enough to know your way out? Yeah, but okay, then you're fine.
Then you're fine. Did you drive here? Yes. Then you're fine. What do you want?
If you can drive here, you can drive back. That'll be $40.
Wait a minute, this is the American healthcare system. That'll be $80.
Yeah, that'll be fuck if it's a walk-in clinic. Here's $400 for me right now.
That's why anytime I get like a little sick or whatever, I just do Minute Clinic. Because Minute Clinic is like $50 or something like that. It's like whatever.
What the fuck is Mini Clinic?
Mini Clinic is
Guys, I'm crying in Canadian.
Yeah, Minute Clinic is like you can walk into a CVS and like get a diagnosis, get some usually like pills. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
There's some.
sounds kind of like what you're describing around here called Zoom Care, which is pretty much it's fine as long as what you have is something relatively straightforward, and like they can refer you to specialists. They're mostly pretty good for that actually, because you get in and out way faster than a normal doctor's office. So yeah, I've been using them for a while because there happens to be one right basically downstairs from me. I can walk there in like 2 minutes.
Oh, that's good. Like when the shit started acting up with my hand, I called a bunch of places out in Minnesota, and first of all, they transferred me to like, oh, we got to send you to the payment department. We'll call you back, and like I did this at 3 places, and every single one of them, or sorry, I should just say the cheapest one was $395. The cheapest quote that they could give me just to see me, and I'm like, it is cheaper to buy a plane ticket, fly back to New York, and get seen there than it is to get looked at here. Great.
Yeah, I mean, insurance, like my work's insurance, it does help quite a bit because like I once had a prescription for a while where it was like, normally it's a $400 prescription. Instead it brought it down to like $100, which is still a lot, but because it wasn't a necessary drug, it was still like, but the fact that they knocked that much off, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So, and there have been other times where I'm like, oh God, how much is this going to cost me? Like $1. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, sweet. So, like, it's all over the place. It's so all over the place. And one of the benefits, again, with medical in America, at least, depending on where you live, like, at least here in Minnesota, if you want to see a doctor, you could probably see them by the end of the week. Like,
yeah, if you need it for, like, a sick doctor, yeah, you could see them by the end of the week.
For sure. Yeah, it's not so bad.
Me cries in my specialist appointment that's been canceled for 3 months in a row.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, someday I'll see a doctor. That's fine.
One day your hand will get actually fixed and not just magic shot drug fixed.
Yeah, I mean, my orthopedist is legit. He's like, I genuinely have no idea what the fuck's going on with you. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a shot. It might help. It helped! So I'm feeling very good. My hand does not hurt. I've been playing fighting games. It's been great. I played...
I am surprised you've been able to play fighting games, but I am...
Yeah.
I played a video game, like, for the first time the other night after 13th God, and I was having a good time because it was a good game. It was East Origins, which is excellent. But I'm just like, guys, I'm playing a video game. I'm so happy, and they're like, yeah, dude, good on you, bud.
No, we were way more.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. Good job, man.
It was like watching a 1-year-old stack blocks that spelled the word poop. We were like, yeah!
Look at that. Look
You
at
knock
that.
over the blocks in your own enthusiasm. Just fuck yeah!
Yeah, no, you're right. I was underselling it.
No, and I mean the fact that you're able to play a fighting game
Yeah.
is like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
this is clearly a sign of things at least getting better, which
I
is nice.
expected at least like maybe real-time action game, like like something along the lines of like XCOM as far as gameplay. I figured you would be able to like take that, but the fact that you can play a fighting game, now
Yeah.
is really
It's it's all like it is 24/7 tingly, which is not pain, so that's good. Not being in blinding pain 24/7, recommend it. It's a real mood pleaser. It helps.
Sounds overrated.
It's pretty good.
Have you considered ouchies?
Have you considered ouchies all the time, never stopping?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanna hear other people's Gen Con anecdotes.
Well, we had the calzone store one.
Yeah,
A
calzone!
whole adventure. So-
That restaurant, man.
The first time we went to the calzone restaurant, were you there for the first time, Will?
I was there the very
The time we went
first
before they opened.
Yeah.
When we were with Mo and Austin?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you were there too. Yeah.
Yes, it was a double time. Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty fun because Mo and Austin were like, "Well, we want to go get some like supplies from the
From Walmart or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
it's
walked
like-
over there.
It's like a couple blocks away." We're like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah.
As we go over there, we saw what was it? Exercise frog?
Exercise frog or something.
Yeah.
Workout frog. It was weird.
No,
Oh,
what
that
was it?
Rich dragon fang.
I'm gonna look it
Yeah,
up.
that went from a 4 to a 56.
Not bad,
Yeah.
kid.
I'm gonna look up the exercise frog place.
What?
That's very important to this story.
Very
Not at all, but it is.
Yeah. So we go to the little grocery store, and on the way there, we see this like calzone place. And I was like, ooh, that sounds neat. And we looked like, oh, they're not open yet. Okay, well, whatever. So we walked on by, got our stuff. And as we were walking back, we swung on by. We're like, well, it's like almost 11 now. Are they open now? And we went up to the door, and it was kind of dark. We're like, okay, I guess not. And as we were leaving, this lady comes out, and she's like, hey, did you guys want to eat? And we're like, well, are you open? She's like, well, today is technically our test day. If you're willing to wait a little more time as we kind of get things ready to go and teach these guys what's up, we'll give you a free lunch. And we're like, fuck yeah. Like, fuck yeah, we'll wait like 30 more minutes for a free calzone. And we go in, and it's a weird aesthetic. Like, very confusing and
very
difficult to
strange.
explain. But we order our calzones, and I got a very simple one. They give you a fat-ass calzone.
Oh,
It is
so
a
good.
chunky son of a bitch.
That's about right.
Will says holding a catfish in overalls. But
I don't know why they got me the way it
It's
did.
a chunky son of a bitch.
chunky son of a bitch.
Texan came out there for
Yeah, my Texan in Minnesota. But then they're like,
Sorry.
did you want to have a soda here, or did you want to have like one of our beers? I was like, well, it's too early for a beer, and I don't even like beer, so I'll take a soda. And they hand me like, essentially, it's not a mason jar, but it might as well have been for a glass. I was like,
it was a mason jar.
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, okay. So I go over to their sodas, and there's no Pepsi or Coke. There's no Mountain Dew or any of that jazz. Instead, they have Frosty. And I'm like, what the fuck is Frosty? And you push it under and you take a drink. It's like, that's motherfucking root beer, but it's like alternate universe root
What
beer.
was there? They had one that was just called like 1892.
1891. That's my favorite one. 1891 was Mountain Dew.
Fake. It was fake Mountain Dew.
But it was
tasted
better than
real.
actual Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it's Mountain Dew if it was good. So I had that like nonstop. But then they also had like all these other
Yeah,
weird.
they had
I
like
wish I'd
not
memorized
Coke
them.
and not Sprite and stuff like that. It
And
was
they
a
were
really-
all better. They were all better than all of the mainstays. Like, jeez, and like, I've spent fucking hours Googling to find 1891, and I keep on getting like Civil War bullshit and things like that. I'm like, so mad. Anyways, so it was amazing. We had a great time, and to the point where it was one of the very few times where I could not finish my meal. I very rarely don't finish a meal, so I had leftovers. I was like, this is fucking great. So as Gen Con is going on, we were going on and on about this calzone place. We're like, it's not that far. It's very reasonably priced. The food is excellent. Like, what's
reasonably priced and we got it for free.
Yeah. Well,
but even then, the price was still like fine. It was like $8 for a huge ass calzone and a drink or whatever.
Yeah, and if you started like stuffing it, then it starts to get more expensive. But like for me, I just did like pepperoni, so it came to with a soda like $10, which is pretty damn good. So we went back like in the evening with a large crew. It was Carl, Christian, Aram, Byrne, Gannon, myself,
Jackson, Matt.
Yeah,
I was dying at the time.
Yeah,
Austin. It was like pretty much everyone but Jay, I think.
Yeah.
Jay was dead. We didn't bring you back a calzone though.
You did, yeah. Oh my god, it was so fucking good.
I got you the same one that I got.
I think someone might have found the 1891 soda. Maybe. I don't know. I will do investigation later. Thank you so much.
It was called Sauce on the Side. Eats the Frog Fitness.
Yeah!
Eat the Frog.
Eat the Frog. It was a workout place. Couldn't tell you.
The restaurant was called Sauce on the Side. It was very far from the actual convention, so.
Oh.
Is this it?
Boiling
No, this isn't the drink. This is not the drinks. I've had those before. Those are pretty good, Spencer, but those are not the drinks.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them before. No, the actual soda was called like 1891.
Yeah, like the
name of the soda.
Yeah, the name of the soda is 1891. So you can understand my frustrations in finance. I appreciate it though. I really, really do. So we all go back to this calzone place with the entire crew, and everyone agrees this place is fucking awesome. And we decide that we should be the worst human beings possible. So we initially start off with our bit.
Our bit at the con.
Yeah, our bit of the con, which was whoa, and the entirety of the joke basically boils down to what would happen. The start of the joke is what would happen if in Pokemon Professor Oak was always on wheels and he just like can't stop. Don't ask me why. That was the start, and that's why he's like, whoa, are you a boy or a girl? And it's like, just sit down, Professor. The discussion of like, how do you make zombies more interesting? And we're like, well, what if instead of you become undead, you just can't keep your balance anymore? So we were all just like, here they come!
They can't get us on here. And then the zombies walk on the boat and the gates it, and they go,
normally you get like a little wobbly, like until you get your sea legs. It just exactly counterbalances the curse so that they get on the boat. They're like, whoa.
This is so stupid. My favorite part is I was dying for this, so you guys started just doing this noise, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So anyway, we were doing this, being very loud and frankly a little obnoxious. While we were doing all this, eating our calzones, there was an exploding kittens booth at the con where you could like put in $1 and they would give you random shit. And it was really funny, actually. It was really cool.
Yeah.
So Gannon and Christian got a lemon with a gigantic balloon stabbed in it.
Yeah.
We threw it away in the trash. Christian got it out of the trash when we left and brought it to the restaurant.
Yeah, this fucking balloon!
Yeah, and then he had put it under the table to get out of the way. And halfway when we were through it, we were all just doing this stupid bit. It pops. And we're like, we gotta go! And we book it out.
For like 10 minutes, we've been going, whoa, at our table. And thank God we're like the only customers in there still at this point. Maybe that's why. But, like, and you know, I don't feel too bad because we did buy like $150 worth of food. But, like, yeah, no, we were sitting here doing this and we're just, whoa.
We gotta
go. like a fucking gunshot, and that just suddenly, in a moment, made us all realize like how loud and obnoxious we were being, and we were like, we can't keep doing.
I love how even the ghost is done with
These
this
people
shit.
deserve a break from us.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, no.
Gen Con sounds fun.
It is.
It was one of the few times where I've been like actively rude at a restaurant, but I was like, man, because you gave me a free calzone yesterday, I convinced like almost a dozen people to eat here again. And to the point where, as we were walking away, we're like, hey, if we're doing Gen Con again, we should come back here.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be here. They won't remember us.
Yeah. Oh my god. It was, God, we were losing our minds.
I wouldn't say we were actively being rude. We were just being...
We were being a lot.
We were being a lot. We weren't like yelling at the staff or like
No,
insulting
yeah,
them
yeah.
or anything. We were just
Oh.
being a
Just-
lot.
We were just being loud like kids would be.
Oh, this looks like it.
Guys.
Might be it.
Did you find 1891?
Maybe.
Courtesy of Spencer?
It's on Amazon.
Spencer.
Oh my god.
That's it. No, yeah, that's the logo.
Okay.
Holy shit. It's
Pure cane sugar.
1891.
God.
It's 1895 plus 1494 with
Oh, for 6 bottles.
Oh.
That's so steep. I don't know
This
if I
is
can do
them.
that.
Okay, well, you could probably find a better seller through like.
Yeah, at
Something
least
else,
now you
yeah.
have more to go off of when you're trying
Yeah.
to find this thing. I
No,
the
it's
fact-
real. It
the
wasn't a
fact that I know-
phantasm.
Yeah, the fact that I know it's Dublin, Texas is like enough for me to go, okay, that's something we can work off of. Watson, we have a clue!
Well, there it is.
Dublin, Texas.
No, no.
Bottling.
Come on, look.
Wait a minute, in Dublin, Texas. This is in, where is that? Where is
Do your parent?
Can I live there?
Okay.
Do you know somebody who lives there?
Joel lives there.
Joel,
Yeah, everywhere in Texas is close.
Yeah,
I'm looking up prices for this and they're insane.
How
They
did
had
this one
different
little
names.
calzone place get it?
I don't
Holy
know.
shit.
Not-
I think,
I mean, they
they,
must
I
have
think they
gotten it
mentioned
in-
they were based out of Texas.
They must have had
What?
some kind of deal because they didn't just have it in bottles. They had a fountain for it.
Hmm.
check out our soda.
If I remember correctly, they said they like started in Texas and a franchisor bought them and opened one in
Whoa.
Indianapolis.
What the fuck? There it is. It's all connected.
Hmm.
Soda syrup. Wait, can I?
Yeah, you can get the syrup. Then you can 3D print your own 1891.
You ever 3D
Become as
printed a
gods.
soda?
Become as gods.
Take a photocopier, put it on a photocopier, copy the photocopier.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Very
man.
important. Thank you, Spencer, for fulfilling our dream.
Yeah, good
Yes,
pickup
thank
on
you.
that one, chat. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
nice work. Thank you. Frou berry.
Oh.
One case of 24 bottles is nearly $30.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Well, 24 bottles is actually pretty. Like, look, listen. Go buy beer. See what you get for the
Yeah,
same.
exactly.
I don't drink
So-
alcohol, so.
I know what to get you for your birthday now. So 1891.
What? This isn't all of them. This is just 1891. I don't I think maybe I recognize the Texas root beer, but I don't think
I
this
don't
is the
recognize
rest of
any
them.
of God damn it! Are there ones exclusive to motherfucking sauce on the side?
Maybe they only have like single ones from each local distillery, like a beer, but it's
Oh
pop
god!
instead.
Oh god! It's the trailer for Phantom Dust from Xbox One all over again. Oh god! We're so close
Here's
now.
a cool thing that you can't have.
Oh god! Oh god! I'm dying. Make America grape again? Oh my god! These fucking.
Yes! Oh, that's awful.
As Civ would say, I'm fucking pissing right now. I can't. I can't fucking handle
I'm
this.
going to eat a house.
I love her. She's
Why
fantastic.
are there so many reinforcements?
5,000! Just 1 million reinforcements!
Fuck this game. It sucks.
Sim says, when do I ever say that? Okay, I eat houses, but...
Ziv, I have heard you say, I'm going to piss.
I've also
not-
heard that.
Okay, hang on.
Excellent.
Fact check me here, Amy. We already got the dragon vein on this half of the map, right?
Yep, now we just have to kill Sumeragi.
So what
Yeah.
the fuck is even the point of spawning guys there? We can just leave.
Because fuck you!
In case you take
Speaking of eating things, in Final Fantasy Crisis Core 7,
Uh-huh.
Jack eats hair.
James, no.
And I think
yeah.
that's the most appropriate thing his character can do.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Do we have any other Gen Con stories?
I mean-
I think that's the first time you showed me the Funhouse, Dark Messiah.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was great. I also took the single most important picture of Aram of all time.
True.
And the single greatest picture of my entire life.
Oh man, do you have it handy?
Yes, I can hunt it out really quick. It's on my Twitter because it should. I don't know why it's not my pinned.
I was
tweet,
actually
but-
looking for it earlier today because Chris Gilstrap posted a picture of himself, and I said, Chris, I wish I had your talent for candid, hilarious photos that are just overflowing with life energy. And Jello said, what are you talking about, Aram? You have that Gen Con photo.
Yeah,
I couldn't find it.
I can dig it up really quick.
I'm gonna help. I'll dig too.
You really bigged that photo up also.
Yeah.
Oh, here
by,
it is.
By
Oh,
how
wow.
you deployed it.
Yeah.
Aram is smiling. But what's he smiling about?
There you go, Aaron.
I can link this.
So
Here
happy.
you go. Yeah, this is
Just
a
like the
great
tree,
image. Middle says Pog Aram. Oh wait, no. Simu said Pog Aram.
No.
What's he smiling about?
What's he smiling about? I think someone cut it and tried to make a PogChamp version of me, and for some reason it just didn't translate well to small size, which I'm kind of sad about.
Spawning reinforcements! Come on! Let me go home!
Lord.
Can you kill Shadow Man already?
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
We gotta kill. Oh, it's just him hanging out in there.
By
Wow.
his stupid fucking elevator.
Elevator goes up, elevator goes down.
Da-da-da-da.
Other than those, the big stories that we've already told, Christian's module was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian's module was
Yeah,
great.
I'm sorry we didn't get to finish it, but I realized it came right after we had just finished the Keep arc in Ebonward, which was like 20 sessions of us stalking around, being sneaky and laying plans and trying not to die. And so we sat down to play Christian's module, and it was like, oh, here's a casino to rob. It's very open-ended. Make a sneaky plan and execute it. And I was like, ah! I was like, I would love this under any other fucking circumstances. But I'm so tired. I'm so tired of schemes.
And you all turned down my scheme.
What was your scheme, Carl?
I had them bring us in the pachinko balls, and I was gonna make them grow, or like a ball pit, and I was gonna make it shrink. I was gonna shrink the ball because I had like enlarge and reduce, and I was gonna put them in the pachinko machine, and then make them go back to full size and clog the pachinko machine.
So I have read through that module, top to bottom, and I've offered feedback on it. Christian has dedicated to the operation of that pachinko machine literally one entire page, and he has also drawn it out the way it mechanically works.
Would it have stopped it? Would I have broken the pachinko machine?
I
With a ball pit ball?
You might have. Like, I don't know.
But our goal wasn't to break it. Our goal was to steal the money.
We were trying to clog it so that people would have to go and fix it, and maybe I don't know. I was not playing a very smart character.
Yeah, well,
so-
it's like no, I'm definitely on board with the energy of your plan. Like that's hilarious. I just like in the moment I was like I cannot figure out how this gets us closer to our goal. Also, I'm so fucking tired and full of calzone.
Also, you just heard me scheme to make money by selling well whiskey, dumping it out a window into a bucket.
Oh yeah.
And having them sell it on the street. And
Yeah, it's your plan, which was like, oh man, they have free refills. I'm just gonna fill up 8 cups of soda and then sell it outside.
Yeah, that's how our buddy Terry.
Oh god.
Sorry, I still can't get over. We got the sequence of exchanges that led to the quote, "Yeah, dude, don't dig too deep in the Sonic Wiki. I found my own date of death there." That's so fucking funny.
Oh boy.
Cortland 1211 says, "I still listen to Spanish Bar from the big Beyond Good and Evil soundtrack ever since I've been Ward West."
Oh, yeah.
It's a great track.
I love that track.
I still point to that. Like, I very rarely do I see moments cinematically when I'm not the GM, in which case I see everything cinematically because that's how my brain works.
Yeah.
But I still have probably no moment more clear in my brain as a player than it was just a small thing. We knock Dante down the ladder, and he's yelling at us from the bottom. And like, there's just the camera's set from his perspective in my mind, so you see the top of the ladder. It flicks around. It does a reverse shot showing him at the bottom with the "I'm the parting chain of justice, you shit," or no, it's the "get back here," and then it reverse shots back up to the top of the ladder where you see Josen. He's like, "Okay, we gotta go. Come on, everyone!" Grabs Delilah, who then you also see at the top of the ladder one by one. If I didn't have to run, I'd kill you for hurting my friends, you asshole! And she gets pulled away, and then Lyra at the top, "It was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Chain of Justice. I bid you adieu." Walks off, reverse shot again. "I'm the burning Chain of Justice, you shits!" And I'm like, that is the clearest I've ever seen a scene in my mind in a TTRPG. It was just, oh, beautiful.
I'm glad. Dante was one of those characters where I'm like, oh man, he got so disrespected, and you have no idea how dangerous or what his role is in the West, but it's a big fucking deal.
I think Lyra felt how dangerous he was on a personal level. Lyra has more HP than God and took over half of it, like, instantly from him.
Can I call something out that is game related? I just like, this is not new, but Corin leveled up, and I sort of processed for once what his level up quote was. What a fucking unsalted saltine cracker of a protagonist. Gains a level. Good. I'll be able to help more folks now.
Yep.
It's characterizing.
Oh, that's right. We're playing this.
Did you inhale flour? What's going on over there?
Yep.
It's called Baker's Lung.
Yep. That's great.
My dad died in the bread mines.
Holy shit.
Hey, was that guy riding a dog?
Yes.
That he built.
He made that dog. This is his
He
dog.
built it.
Dog.
Peter Molyneux loves this dog.
Peter Molyneux loves this dog.
I love it, dog.
Levels up. Just the lips, just exclamation marks.
So that's what happened to Red Bat's real dad.
Oh, if you think Dante fucks, you're a loser.
Not Dante. You, the person who even holds that opinion.
You, the player.
You, the viewer.
That
Eat shit and die, asshole. Fall off.
came out way meaner than I
I
meant.
think I think Civ was talking about Baker's lung, but you know,
Yeah.
and the bread mines, but that response is better than that. That misunderstanding's beautiful on its own. I'll take it.
Oh yeah, the bread mine. Yeah, maybe.
Oh god.
If you think Dante fucks.
If you think Dante fucks, you're a loser.
No matter which Dante you're talking about, he does not fuck.
Nah.
If you want to guarantee abstinence for your child, you will name them Dante.
Yeah.
Virgil too, just for good measure.
Chris Redfield.
Hey man, Virgil is just one letter away from virgin.
I mean,
Leon, you have to bang my sister.
You do know it's you know what? That's fine. You know that's okay.
Were you gonna raise an issue about the E?
No, just the fact that
Oh,
these Virgil fucking. I just there's something.
Yeah.
No, you're still right. Is the thing though? Like you're still correct.
Oh shit, Virgil does fuck. I forgot that that's a thing.
Yeah, Virgil canonically
Virgil
fucks,
canonically fucks.
but at the same time, you're still right. You know?
I love how Virgil fucks, but Dante has not seen a boob in a day in his life.
Has not seen a one boob.
He's not seen a singular boob.
Oh, Will, you can give us this important lore. Lil Mag Twitchy asks, then who fucks the most in Ebon Ward?
Who fucks the most in Ebon Ward?
Johnson.
It's like my
Joseph?
it's gotta be Dia, right? Like
Probably. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, no, you're probably right. Even if I thought you were right, though, I wouldn't want to be the one to say it because I wouldn't want to be like, this is my original character. She's an extremely hot woman with lots of sex.
How's my
I mean,
That's why I went for Joneson. That's why I went for Joneson, because even if he fucks,
Civ's
nobody would
right.
believe him.
Bossa Nova.
Oh, yeah, no, shit, I forgot about Bossa Nova.
Webworm brought it up first, but yes. Or no, Blazing Region. A lot of people brought it up. Bossa Nova is probably the one that fucks the most because he fucked a puppet.
Yeah.
I don't think that necessarily. I don't think that necessarily has an implication. Yeah, I don't think that's a point in your favor for frequency.
No.
In fact, I think it's the opposite, right?
Hold on.
Like the only.
If the discussion is frequency,
yeah,
the fact that he did fuck a puppet,
right,
well knowing that people he's known for less than 24 hours are not even 30 feet away. That means he fucks all the time because he has no standards or morals and has no sense of pride whatsoever.
How is this supposed to make you look better?
Guys, we're gonna end it all.
Wait. Sushiano is warning. Gengalar. Oh, wait, no. He'll die from this. Okay, I guess that's fine then.
We're gonna
Apparently,
end it.
Gengalar is a beast weapon, apparently.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay.
It's fine.
We need to hit twice on a 90%.
I was once a Hoshidan king.
Now I'm a ghost.
No longer. Now I am simply a man on the battlefield, striving for a challenge, which is why I'm in a basement.
And rode this stupid elevator.
Oh
the
shit,
entire
that's
time.
new. Whoa, okay, I'm coming for you. This fucking jester, stop, no!
Good boy.
Holy shit.
I made a fucky wucky. My thirst for battle is 1891.
My
Good
thirst
job,
for
puppy.
1891 can't be sated.
Oh.
Only just 27 short turns. No,
Oh, no, we have to do this scene again.
Don't make me.
With the
Don't
same
try.
people.
Don't try.
With the same people.
Please, I'm not. Please.
Can we skip it?
I would like you all to apologize to me. Written, handwritten cursive. That fucking hurt. Was that a dog? How could this happen? How are you our dad?
We just did this.
Scarlet, quickly heal him. Really? Why don't you? Oh, well,
Why?
shit, fuck! I forgot I can do
Alright.
that.
I mean, he's a
Oh,
ghost. So
Pop!
it's not- I don't know what you want me to
No,
do.
fuck, damn it! Why isn't it working?
Fuck
hard
mom
to
though. We
imagine.
didn't try to heal her.
Why are you crying? You don't even know me. You've met and surpassed my hopes for you. As warriors on the battlefield, and as the royalty of looks at hand, Duncan?
Man, it would be nice if the Norse siblings got anything. Too bad they don't have a mom and their dad is crazy.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
I couldn't have wished for anything better. Be proud. Be proud of who you've become. And know that I am a dog. Bow wow.
I will, father.
I'm actually Caden's father.
I would love it if he looked over. Corin. Wait, what? Yeah, that's what we were going to name you. What do people call you? Humpez? That's much better. Humpez, I must apologize to you.
Father?
Why?
Because I killed the shit out of Robin. I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to
No,
protect you
no.
that day.
This isn't the one who killed Robin.
Oh.
There's more dumb left.
Oh, cool.
Don't say that.
Your life could have been so different if only I'd been stronger or around or didn't kill your mom or was not a ghost.
Oh, yeah, don't apologize for getting murdered. Apologize for coming back as a ghost just to kill your wife. It's like you pulled a reverse Hamlet or some shit.
I like it that everyone's moving and Scarlet is standing stock still,
Oh my god!
motionless.
I remember watching you swing your sword, feeling safe when you patted me on the head with your big warm hand. This took a weird direction.
What the fuck?
I knew that you loved me.
What the fuck?
And that you gave your life trying to protect me.
I loved you almost as much as I loved killing your mom. I gotta go. Humpez, did you find Makoto? Do I need to double tap that bitch?
Yeah, we did. She's down here as a ghost, since you killed her.
Oh, fuck! Oh. Although I loved her dearly, my time with her was so... Oh, yeah, I didn't. I'll never forget the day we first met. I fucked her mom. She traveled alone in Duncan from Canada.
Wait, why do you know she came from Paula? She couldn't talk about it.
Wait. Oh, he turns to dust. When I saw her standing by the lake, I knew immediately that I was in agony.
Okay, Poseidon, get the fuck out of here.
Sometime later, asshole had taken over Canada. Makoto fled to Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, hang on. Okay, so
okay.
it sounds
Okay.
like the explanation they're going for is that the first time she came to Hoshido, it was before, Anankos took over, so it was before, Vala
curse?
was secret hell or whatever. And that's how he knew. I guess that maybe Anankos is the one who put the curse on. Except if that's the case, it means that the curse was only put down within her lifetime. So why the fuck does no one else in the world know that it exists?
Yeah, how? Also, what? No, it's fine. It's fine. Go on. No, I can't. I can't start.
How
I
about let
can't.
her finish the
Sucks.
scene?
You look mad. Is something wrong? Oh,
Roll back. She brought her newborn child when that means the curse is as old
within
as
Korn's lifetime.
So this is this shit's been. I thought this. Why is this place ruins? This happened in 10 years.
The ancient kingdom of Vala.
They keep using the word ancient. I just.
Did you just say Corin is 10?
Corin is 5 years old! And this curse has been going on for That's
No,
fine.
yeah,
That's fine.
there is
That's
no
fine.
way to reconcile that one.
My stomach hurts. Go on.
Oh, what a disgrace. I'm nothing more than a Canadian puppet now. Oh, at least I can spend my
Christ.
last moments with all of you. All of my children, all grown up. I did a good job. Y'all look good. I'm so glad we could meet again.
Father,
Yeah? Oh, I gotta go.
die.
After all,
I'm turning into sexy bubbles.
oh no,
My
Caesar
butt's
Chan.
turning into bubbles.
That all of you can win this war.
So
I guess it's a war? I don't know. Did I start this? What's going on? Bye!
Yeah, no. Die a second time. I never want to see you again.
No.
Yes.
So we learned that
Leo
Corrin
is crying.
So we learned that Corrin is 10 and Sonic is 15 tonight.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
learned that Dr. Eggman is 48 or 45, depending on who you ask.
And apparently we'll die soon.
We learned that someone in chat knows exactly when they're going to die.
Thanks to the deep truths of the Sonic Wiki.
Yeah.
I really want to know the thought process behind that one.
We went on a
This has been a
fucking
trip.
journey.
This has been a journey.
I'm so mad that that map existed. I thought we had... God, because that means next time either has to be a fucking marathon session where we do 3 maps, or we have 2 more.
Do we want to just do an hour longer stream next time?
I mean, I don't
Maybe.
mind. To cap.
It'll
this
depend on
out.
if we die. If we die on one of the maps, then we'll probably have to just accept that there's going to be an extra stream.
Well, we'll
Although
see
we
how
could-
it goes. It might not be so bad.
Hmm?
I say with optimism in
Sushi
my
says
soul.
it will take longer than an hour.
Stop that.
No.
I'm down to start earlier and go longer if we want to do a marathon fucking finish the thing
Yeah.
session.
Sure.
That
I
I'd
want
be
to do a
down.
Master Chief finish the fight.
Yeah, let's Master Chief. That's the name
We're
of
gonna
it.
start one or,
I'm
we're
going
gonna
to
give one or
give
two
the
extra
Valites
hours.
their bomb back.
Oh
Sure,
boy.
I'm fishing.
Figure it out.
God, this game
Master
is such a-
Chief, do you want to tell me why you're a truck? Sir.
This is all such horse shit.
Listen.
This game is really
I
bad.
don't know. I didn't expect to be this affected by this game. Like, this is the maddest I've been since that, like, second session where we had the really heavy Corrin re-explaining the plot to everyone, every map going on. I thought that was going to be the worst. This is almost... This might be worse, even though... Well... Yeah, no, because they're back to the same old, let's do the same thing over and over. Oh no, Anthony was a traitor. Oh no, there's another traitor, question mark. Oh no, our dad's a traitor, our mom's a traitor, everyone's a ghost. Azura, let's fight your mom 3 times in a row, making no progress in the story.
So,
Seems bad.
like, I get that there were probably some constraints on the writing team during this process, but you have to be able to look at what you've written and go, hey man, this is kind of bad. Like, right?
Splitting it into 3 kind of didn't do it any justice.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know,
Three
I-
Houses is a great example of that too.
Yeah,
So
I was about to say.
maybe they should stop doing that and make one game.
Yeah, no, be nice.
You say that, Will, in a world where 3 houses exists.
I know, and Three
Three
Houses.
Houses is nowhere near this
Oh
bad.
yeah, God.
No, I know that,
That's
but it's
true.
just,
I still don't think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm just mad at Fire Emblem because, like, every time it's like Ace Attorney. Every time I've engaged with it, it's just bad and like magically gets worse and worse when I engage with it. And I'm like, why is this popular? I'm so mad.
Okay,
All
so
Italians
here's the
is
thing,
good.
Will. You legitimately have seen, like, the worst Ace Attorney. In my, like, I don't know if there's a Fire Emblem game that I've ever heard someone unreservedly go to bat for its story that is not one of the Tellius games. And there's a lot of Fire Emblem games. I
Oh,
think they
I'm
might
aware.
just, like, almost all be bad stories.
I'll bet for 7's story.
It's more that, like, a lot of them are too simple to really, like, warrant going to bat for. It's like, it's fine. A lot of the earlier games just didn't really have a story, so there was nothing to talk about. People like to talk about genealogy and stuff.
Yeah, genealogy I've heard has a great story.
But even then, it's still rudimentary to an
Yeah.
extent.
It's old.
So
It's also dated.
Yeah.
So if the curse is less old than Corin, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why do all of the older siblings not believe you? Wouldn't they have heard of Vala?
Also, wait, hang on. Did he say that Mikoto already had a kid when she came?
Mikoto? Yes, Mikoto. No, it's Mikoto. When Anakos took over and the curse was put in place, Mikoto showed up with her new baby in her arms, is what was stated. So, what this means is, all of your older siblings should know what the fuck is going
Or
on.
at the very least, Hinoka and Ryoma should know.
Sorry, I realized you guys were talking about other things, but like that, this thought
No, it's
has
okay.
it's all like, I haven't been able to move past. I don't know if I'll be able to move past it.
It's bad. It doesn't make sense.
Oh,
But you know what, Jay?
Sushiano,
You know what,
okay,
Jay?
so here's Sushiano saying the curse did not begin after Corin's birth, but then how did Sumeragi know about Vala himself? Like, he said that Mikoto came from Vala?
Yeah,
So-
how does he know?
Who told him in
Did he
terms
only
of...
How
did he
did
only
he
learn
know?
after
And
his death?
You can't say that he didn't find out till after he had died and become a puppet because he tells Ryoma.
Oh my god, no.
He tells Ryoma.
Could he have gone there?
So in order for this to work, he needed to go to Vala, bring young baby boy Ryoma with him, go, okay, Ryoma, I need you to keep this a secret, just in case you want to bang one of your siblings. And Ryoma's like, dude, what the fuck? It's like, don't ask. Okay, I need you to keep this in mind, just in case. This is a place called Vala. Okay, now, explain the entire deal. Okay, now tell no one of this. Why? Just, listen, if invisible people show up...
Ryoma!
Yeah, but Ryoma in this game is still on team. No, you're crazy. There's no third kingdom.
He
Until
knew!
he goes, yeah.
But he knew!
It's just. Look, you guys, this is really bad. I don't know how to tell you.
This is a very weird-looking beach.
Yes.
Okay. I know
Okay,
what'll make
I
us
just-
feel better, guys.
No, I want to read...
Stream,
I just want to read the line that is driving me insane here.
Okay.
From the S support, Ryoma, my father, King Sumeragi, told me and me alone the truth of your birth. You see, many years ago, Queen Mikoto came to Hoshido asking my father for help. With her was an infant she had given birth to from her homeland. The infant was you, Corin. King Sumeragi knew you were not his child, but because you were the child of the woman he loves, he raised you as his own. And it was not long before obligation turned into a deep and abiding love. You meant as much to him as you did, you meant as much to him as any of us did, I promise you. So, in order for this to work, Mikoto needs to show up and be like, I came from another... I can't tell you where I came from. I can't tell you where this kid is from. I'm a queen. You need to trust that I'm a queen of this place. Okay, wherever you are a queen of... You cannot! I cannot tell you!
I can't tell you where I came from. I can't tell you where I'll go. I can't tell you about Vala, Cotton Eye Joe.
So, yeah. The only way this works is if you take an insane number of leaps of logic where this lady shows up, insists she's a queen from somewhere, and you're like, yeah, I buy that. Yeah.
I'm a queen
Cool.
from a kingdom you've never heard of. It's like,
I also can't tell
I was
you.
about to say, it's the ultimate form of I have a girlfriend who's in Canada. And it's Canada!
Hey.
Canada is her girlfriend from
Yeah, I
Canada.
wonder what that's like.
I just... It's... Oh, yeah, that line where Ryoma's like, the king told me and me alone of the truth of your birth, undoes so much of the video game. All they needed to do was not that. They needed to not have that line, and everything suddenly makes a whole lot more sense, but unfortunately that line is in the game, and we have to live with it.
Oops.
Alright, let's look at fan art.
Fan art side to fuck!
Let's move one step closer towards staking this
Yeah,
beast.
let's watch.
Let's feel better.
Let's look at something that makes me happy. Oh, okay, well, all right. Yeah, that's a start.
That is the start. Thank
I'm
you.
back, bitches.
Thank you so much, Lester, for Meatwad Makoto. Beautiful, fantastic, gorgeous.
Oh, thank you for this, though.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Kana.
happy
Your little birthday
Kana.
mask. I love it. Another from Lester.
Aram.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I don't have the thing. I found it. Everyone, it's over.
Fantastic.
We have this lovely piece.
Oh, this is from Ane. Thank you, Ane.
Oh,
That is bullshit, bro.
and another
God fucking damn.
Beautiful.
from
Dude,
Blue
he's
Gate.
so cool. He's so cool.
Thank
Oh,
you,
it's
Lester.
Fran
He even
Blam
cosplayed
Gag.
as the character he voice acted. Fuck you.
Yeah, I just like that the robot samurai that everybody's waiting for from Strive is like,
Yeah.
there is a non-zero chance that that robot samurai could actually be voiced by Gact. So, you know,
Oh,
prepare
no.
yourself.
And another.
Gact and Sonic at the Olympics.
Games. Both of these people are 15.
Oh god, you guys, I just realized we fucking. I feel bad. It seems like at some point during the whole, oh, I'm your ghost dad and I'm dying now.
Yeah.
Let's have the same conversation you just had with your ghost mom. His last words should have been a quiet, whispered. "Da-da-da-da."
Oh.
It's his dirge now.
His Dirge of Cerberus, if you would. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, that's it, actually.
Oh,
Thank you
bless.
very much, everyone.
Thanks, folks.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you for showing up,
Tired.
buddy.
Thank
you,
you for listening
everybody.
to us go insane for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. It's like we're gonna
Oh,
go lie down or something.
Go to bed for 30 years.
Oh man.
Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
So
For
Sushiano actually
Bye.
posted. Traveling deeper into Castle Vala, Korn encounters Makoto, who under stop posting goodnight, kids. Jesus, you fucking shitlord. You fucking
Pause on
pieces
the
of
goodnight.
shit.
Do not curse in chat!
Be nice to them. They're trying to be nice to
Be
us.
nice! They're being nice!
I'm trying to read this from Sushiano. Damn it. Traveling deeper in Castle Vala, Korn encounters Makoto, who, under Anankos's influence, attempts to lead them into a trap, but avoids it. Korn defeats Makoto, and they, alongside Makoto, are informed that she was originally born in Vala, is the sister of Aret, thus making Korn Valite royalty. In addition, she reveals that Korn is not the child of Sumeragi, but does not reveal who their true father is. Later, they encounter Sumeragi himself, who reveals he is the Hooded.
That he was the hooded.
The hooded, the shadow man.
Yeah, all that tracks.
Did he say that he wasn't his dad?
What? Wait. In addition, yeah.
I don't remember what.
It's a
She
blur.
said-
I remember
said
who
she-
Korn's. I remember who Korn's dad is.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Let's not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
I just
Oh,
remember her saying that Sumeragi wasn't. I was
Yeah,
at a fugue
exactly.
state at that point, though. So
I think
I'm-
I think she said that Korn was born in Vala
Yes.
Okay.
before she met Sumeragi.
Good night, everybody.
Good
night.
We love you all. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Da-da-da-da.